Anybody tweet us?
What up, everybody? Welcome. Frames per Second Live, 8 p.m. on a Monday.
8 on a Monday.
Yeah, we're reviewing the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Yep. So thank you guys for joining us. It's great to have you guys this evening. So while we're going to go ahead and get ready to get things started, please share this with someone that watched the movie. And, by the way, spoilers. It's going to be spoilers. This is a spoiler review, so don't be hopping in here mad because we spoiling some shit. Get up out of here right now. Maybe I need to update the title, but yeah. But nah, man, you guys know what we're here for. So my name is Kenneth Beans. Joining me, I got Mike Seatown to my right, your left. I got Spike and Rod.
What up?
Yep. So pleasure having you guys.
Late as hell.
Huh?
late on the camera switch.
Oh man. So anyway, man, let's not hold people up much longer. So let's get into the review.
We doing super chats?
Yeah, super chats on. Mm-hmm. Yep, there's one right there. Mm-hmm. Yep. So man, yeah, let's get into it. Mike, they're saying you hated it by the way your foot is placed on the table. So I'm gonna open with you first, bro.
Our foot is placed the same way.
Know Mike. They know Mike tendencies.
No, I did see it in the chat.
That's wild.
Did you hate it? How'd you feel about this? Opening quick thoughts.
My quick thoughts, I thought it was fine. It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
I had a good time.
All right. There you go. So, yeah, y'all wrong. Spike.
Suck my toe. This is the most fun I had at the movies this
Okay.
year.
All right.
Damn. Yeah,
All right.
This was one of those. It was really good.
Damn.
Trifecta? Where we at, Rod?
Yeah, it was cool. It was fun. I like the word fine. Like it. Yeah, that's how I would describe it as well. Yeah, I'll stay there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Gotcha. Damn, man, I thought this was
I
fucking
thought this
awesome,
would be
bro.
across. I did too. That surprised me, Ken. When I walked out of there, I thought this.
I had to pull out my extra Wolverine toy, bro.
I thought this would be
I had so much fun. I had to give him some assistance. I had the brown and tan costume. Hey, nerd alert. Shit.
I wish all superhero movies were like this tone. I appreciate this tone, like the Deadpool sense of humor, all of that.
Well, you ain't gonna get that. You wish. I know why you wish it, but it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, nah. I had a fucking blast.
I don't know why, but I didn't know this was Marvel Studios. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that part. So that was surprised when I saw that with the opening or whatever. It's like, oh shit, because again, I don't watch the trailers and stuff, so I didn't realize that this was a Marvel produced thing. Like, so yeah, all of this was like shocking for me, like everything.
Yeah.
You thought it was still with
Fox?
I thought it was
20th
whatever it was
Sony,
last time. Whatever it was last time, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also glad that we did go back and do 1 and 2 because apparently reviewing 2 was perfect because we needed a bit of that for this. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's out.
And you remember I asked about Logan too. I remember I asked that in the review.
I was wishing I ain't seen Logan. I was wishing that I had seen Logan. Watching this.
You hadn't seen Logan?
No.
How have you never seen Logan?
I don't know.
What in the scuttlebutt, Spike?
I don't know why I never seen Logan because I like Wolverine, but I
Would like Logan. Logan is fucking great.
I checked it out.
Yeah, but y'all remember I asked that when we did the Deadpool 2 review. I was wondering if they were going to be any references to Logan, and yeah, they were. I remember I told you they were pushing it on Disney Plus to watch Logan, and now I kind of see why. But they could have pushed a lot of other stuff too if it's on Disney Plus.
That would have given away cameos.
It would have.
They probably the only reason. Remember we said the only reason they pushed the Logan thing was because y'all said the little girl was in the trailer.
I didn't know that. I didn't know she was in the trailer.
Ken said it.
Oh,
I did?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because
No, I didn't.
One of y'all said this
I didn't
shit.
watch the trailer.
One of y'all here said it, I thought.
I thought y'all said
Because I hadn't seen that trailer, but apparently it was the last trailer that came out. X-23 was in it, but I didn't see that trailer.
Yeah, the
either. I thought
only
it was you.
The only
so.
promos I saw were right before movies start when they come on
Me
and talk
too.
about people
Me
turning their
too.
phone off. That was it.
Only reference I saw was I didn't see any trailers. I only saw like parts of trailers. I never seen a full Deadpool trailer. But only thing, like I told y'all in that review, I saw that they were pushing Logan, and I was like, why are they pushing Logan? And I asked y'all, I was like, y'all think it's going to be that Logan that shows up here? That was my question then, but it was deeper than that. Obviously,
He showed up all right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, let's jump into it. Spoiler review again, please, y'all. If you have not seen the movie, get up out of here right now. I'm warning y'all now. This is the last warning I'm gonna give you. So it's gonna be spoilers throughout this whole thing. So let's go ahead and get into it. It opened and followed the Deadpool template action scene with a flashback. So before we get to the flashback, like, what you guys think about the opening scene, reintroducing Deadpool to the world, like to everybody?
They didn't disappoint. That's what I was expecting. At this point, that's how Deadpool openings are. It's gonna be a lot of killing off top. We're not playing. And yeah, man, I thought it was super dope and to use. Cause you really thought he was gonna pull him out. He was gonna be kind of like, I don't know, a lot, like kind of alive. And that motherfucker was dead. Like I was like, oh shit. So yeah, it was good. It was really good. It was really good. When were they playing?
NSYNC, blah, blah, blah.
And he was doing a dance routine.
Bro, that shit was so
And then they had the
hilarious.
credits on the bones. That was dope.
Yeah.
I thought that was really dope.
Nah, that was really good.
Yeah,
That was really
he had the moves down, bro.
Oh, he did. At first, I was wondering if it was him. I was like, I wonder if that's
It had
him
to
in
be
there.
somebody else. I thought,
I was
right.
like, he got these moves too damn good.
Yeah, bro.
This is probably my favorite opening out of all of them.
Out of all of them,
Out of all of them, because
This
I
was
was not expecting that. the fact that he had those dance moves down
Yeah.
perfect while he was killing the TVA agents, I was like, man, this is great. This is great.
it was too good.
Spike, did you think Logan was still alive? Did you expect
No,
Logan
I
to be
knew he
alive?
was dead.
Okay.
Just based off what was going on, but I didn't know how they would bring him back.
He sounded convincing, bro. He was like,
He did
Logan's
sound
not dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he sounded
did.
convincing.
Then I thought I missed something. Like you said, he was so
'cause
convinced.
you
I was
didn't
like,
watch
what in
Logan.
the shit happened?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
Nah, it
I
was
didn't
great.
expect the TVA agents to pop up though.
I didn't either.
Yeah, that was a bit of a shocker for me.
I think the part, the little part that I did see of the trailer of TVA was in it. I think I forgot where I saw part of the trailer, but it might have been on another movie I was watching, and I kind of caught it. But yeah, so I knew TVA was going to be a part of it somehow.
Are they going to use this TVA stuff to just bring people back? Like, is that going to start happening?
Well, that's just multiverse in general. But based on the movie, I don't know what they're going to do with the multiverse thing now.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think this was probably just to kind of help get all of these other characters into the sacred timeline. So, yes, how? I don't know. But they still got to get, Fantastic Four over. They still got to get the X-Men over. So they got some work to do. I don't know how they're going to do it now because they were a little ambiguous with everything. So I don't know if it was just Deadpool just cracking jokes or if it was giving us a hint. But
Marvel Jesus.
yeah. But yeah, so, they do the flashback and we see he's having a meeting with Happy, with Hogan, trying to become part of the Avengers. What y'all think about this scene?
This was great.
Yeah.
This was great. I loved the whole back and forth with him and how he was calling him the chauffeur to go. He told him to go pick up the car and catching himself and just the Deadpool humor overall. I love.
Damn. Oh, that's rain. I've been wondering what the fuck that
It was
sound
thunder.
was.
Yeah.
I was like, who is on top of the roof dancing?
It sound like
Mike and Rod, you guys said you guys wanted to see a more serious type Deadpool and that they kind of hope they toned the humor down, which they did in the earlier part of the movies.
Yeah.
In spots. You saw him like in this whole scene with Kevin Feige, not Kevin Feige, but Happy Hogan, because he made a Kevin Feige joke, Foggy joke. But he said he wanted to matter. And then they kind of gave us a little bit of the backstory about this whole situation that went down with this girl, and all because of he wasn't accepting it to the Avengers, but he wanted to do something then because she was saying she was tired of his shit, whatever you say the word. Did you guys like that though? Did you guys kind of felt like, I know it was a little bit more on the extreme side, but how did you guys feel about that version of Deadpool?
Well, I guess that's why I'm not as hyped as you two, because I was with Mike on as far as like wanting them to tone down on the silliness a little bit. It's like you said, it's like they tried to, but it just still kept seeping through.
Oh yeah, they went right back.
Yeah, it kept seeping through, and I was really hoping that we would get a more serious Deadpool. Not too serious, but a little bit more serious. So, but no, I did like that they tried it. I just wish they would have kept it going a little longer, because they were even digging on it a little bit. Like, dude, like shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You talk too much. All of that. They kept doing that, which was good, but I feel like it still was just a little too much of that for me personally. Yeah.
What about you, Mike?
What's the actual question?
Well, just like in the first half of the movie, before he got to meet Paradox, he was a little bit more, toned down. He was cracking jokes, but it wasn't the way it was the rest of the movie.
Yeah, because his girl left him.
Yeah.
So I have to admit, I was actually a little bit confused because I forgot that the Fox or whatever Earth is a different number. So when
1005, something like that.
When they showed that number, I was like, "Oh, so this isn't even our Deadpool." So I was irritated until halfway through the movie when I realized I was stupid. But I actually thought that might be why he was toned down, because I was like, "Oh, this is a different Deadpool. That's why he's not being so silly." But I think they toned down the jokes enough. I was worried that they were going to be making Wolverine acting stupid and making dumb jokes, but they didn't really do that. They made him grumpy and curmudgeonly and violent, so I was fine with that.
Yeah. I remember, you guys were mentioning that, and when I was watching that first half, and he's meeting with he's a car salesman, and he said a joke here, and I was like, I do not like this Deadpool. Like, this is not Deadpool. Like, I don't know who this guy is. He's depressed. He's no, give me the antics. I need the antics.
Yes.
So
that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
That's
So I
what
was
I
glad
watch
that
a
shit
Deadpool
didn't
movie
last
for.
at all. I don't think a whole movie of that, even if they ramped it up just a little bit.
I got you. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I think it's just a personal gripe from me,
Yeah.
but like I think they did the right thing. They made the right move, I think, but yeah, it was just personal gripe for me.
And one of the things we were talking about, like, apparently he did, well, it didn't really have much of an impact, but he did go ahead and save everybody. And sort of retcon things a little bit, but it was only his timeline, I suppose. But anyway,
we talked about that too, that he saved this girl and stuff like that.
Yeah, we did. So we got official confirmation on that. What did you guys think about, like, his whole motives for the whole movie, like his whole reason for doing everything?
That's the problem I had with the film. That's the part where I was like, I don't care, because I thought the stakes weren't high enough for me to give a shit. So first off, when he was making the cracks about the multiverse getting boring or something, he said, I was like, yes, I agree. I am beyond over all of this multiverse shit. I really wish that they would move on. I'm tired of it.
And that's what he said. You just should cut your losses.
Cut your losses and let's go ahead and move on to the next saga.
Right.
All of these, these multiverse stories are getting tired. Shit, I already forgot what you asked.
Just the motives of Deadpool, because they established that pretty early, and it was like the whole thing for the movie.
The whole motive of, I'm trying to save my particular timeline, because in my particular timeline that Wolverine's dead. I couldn't really get that invested in this. Like, when I watch Endgame, I'm invested because it's like, oh, this is all of this stuff that I know. I like the Deadpool movies, but I have zero connection to his girl. I have zero connection to Blind Al. They're funny and they're cute. I just don't care if they die like that.
Oh, yeah. Was the bartender friend even in this one?
I was going to ask y'all, where the fuck was he?
Yeah, he was a major
That was
part.
weird. Yeah, he
I
wasn't
thought
in
that
there.
was super weird that he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in that for a minute?
I didn't
don't
see
remember,
him.
yeah.
Maybe I missed him because I was going to ask y'all.
The only one that was there was the guy with the beard that made the fine acronym joke. But his friend, the comedian, was I don't
Yeah.
recall seeing him at
The
all.
main best friend guy.
Yeah.
I can look it up, but I don't think he was in the movie.
I
Yeah, so he
watched
got
it 3
canceled?
times.
Oh, he
Oh.
got canceled. Okay, he
That's
must.
the
he
dude that
must have
played in
something. Oh, they said he
HBO
had a Me
Max
Too
show.
case.
Oh wow.
I'm surprised Ryan didn't make some fucking joke about it.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
But damn. Okay, I didn't know that. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, what about you, Spike? The motivations about Deadpool wanting to matter.
I didn't have a problem with it because I'm not as in the Marvel universe as you guys. So whenever I'm watching a Marvel movie, I feel like I'm missing something. Like I feel like I don't know enough about said movie or the context to it. Deadpool never makes me feel that way. Deadpool is pretty straightforward. So to answer about the motives, I thought they were spot on. Like it made sense to me, and I didn't feel like I was missing anything.
To bring Wolverine into something like that, though, I think that's kind of what I was like. I don't know. I guess I wanted Wolverine to be a part of something a lot bigger.
Have
But it's
more
like, oh
stakes.
no, we're just trying to save this one timeline, and here comes Wolverine. I was like, I don't care about this. This is fun. I like violence and all the blood and the cursing, and it's cute. But I was like, I don't
Well,
care.
wasn't he saying that they're going to destroy his timeline as well, or something like that?
Yeah. So
Wolverine's
so
timeline. When did they say that?
so
Yeah.
I think he was trying to destroy all the timelines.
No, it was just Deadpool's timeline that was going to get gone.
right.
Once he figured out that worked, he was going to do it. I thought again.
I thought that was like because you promised me. I thought you were saying like I thought you promised me that they'll fix something.
That they would fix his timeline,
Wolverine's.
Wolverine's timeline,
Yeah.
because all of the X-Men were dead.
Right,
But
right.
But we as the audience knew that wasn't true.
Right. Well, I was saying that. Oh, you're saying that you wish that there were more stakes for Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh,
if I'm and again, this isn't a huge gripe because it was still a fun movie, but it was just a matter of I wanted to be really invested in the story, but because it was Wolverine is helping Deadpool save his timeline, and his timeline to me doesn't really matter that much. So I just didn't care.
it increased though, right? The stakes when
Way later.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so after you come back to the action, and they wrap that up, and he's kidnapped. He made the little pagan joke or whatever.
The what joke?
That
Pagan
was
joke.
hilarious. Peg.
Peg.
Whatever. When the TVA showed up
It's
at
okay,
the birthday
I don't
party.
know who Peggy is, but
Yeah,
Pegging.
Oh, pegging! Yes, I know what pegging is.
You do, huh?
Might be getting pegged by Peggy. Right.
I need you to know what this is, Mike, so you won't be in danger, bro. I don't want
Someone
you
ask you a
Why
question,
would
you
you
say
sign
yeah.
up for some shit that you don't want to be signed up for?
So TVA. So we meet Paradox, and Paradox, you know where he from?
Succession. Tom Warsdorf.
Have you seen him in any other movies or shows?
Yeah. He's good in
Does he
everything.
act the same in all of them? Because he was just Succession in this.
That was Tom, definitely. Everything I seen him in, yeah, it's the same thing. It's almost that, yeah. So he
Okay.
he plays that note well.
He's a Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
Damn.
I thought he kind of fit the job
Yeah.
of the TVA. So when he came on scene and he basically broke things down. But were you guys like Deadpool? Did you guys think he was the anchor being when he was talking about an anchor being
Oh,
dying?
not you.
No.
Oh, did I think he was?
Yeah.
I was fooled for a minute. For a slight minute.
That's a shame.
They got me. I definitely thought he was.
Yeah, I mean they built it up as if he was, and then just broke it down,
I think they set it up well. You know.
They did.
I think they did. It was a nice little setup.
It
And
was.
It was a nice
Especially
setup
if you-
for the joke, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was.
I thought it was super obvious.
Because
Because we already saw him digging up Wolverine. Didn't y'all connect that must be why he's
I
doing
didn't
it?
at the time. I when
I'm
he
gonna do
said
like
it,
you do. Wow. Wow. Like you do me all the time.
I did at the time. But it made sense when he did. Though. I was like, duh,
Yeah.
duh.
And that part, like Deadpool's motivations were spot on. It completely made sense. It was more so just like me as the audience member. I was like, I don't really.
Yeah.
This is a whole movie. This is a whole 2.5 hour long movie. But nah, I never thought it was him. Because why would he be the anchor being?
That's what
Dude said. He was like,
he was like, "What, you? Nah, bro. Nah, we talking about Logan."
Right.
Yeah. So, but what about Paradox? Did his motives make sense?
I didn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that he was going rogue and nobody knew. Like it seemed like too big of an operation for him to be operating solo.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. Like I didn't like that at all.
Okay. What about you, Mark?
I liked his motivations.
Really? Why?
Yeah, he was just trying to be the boss. He's trying to be the king. Completely made sense. Like if you start thinking about an operation like the TVA, and you think about if people become managers within the TVA, like you're basically becoming like I control timelines, entire timelines. It seems like that would be very easy for you to become like a megalomaniac or some shit.
I feel you, but you don't think you would get, like he was saying, you don't think you would get caught in those situations?
Well, that wasn't what Ken asked.
Oh, well, that's what I couldn't believe that. Like,
No, I'm with you there.
That's what I was
that was the part that I was like,
That's why I didn't like it.
when
I'm
you were
with you
saying
there.
that you wish the stakes were higher for Wolverine, I was wishing that the overall stakes were different. I mean, it could have worked, but just not with him for some reason. I feel like it should have been someone else we knew that we seen before with the TVA. Because we never even seen him before in the TVA and the Loki, shows.
No.
But that would be okay because that means he was operating this other organization, or not organization, but like branch, and he was trying to keep it covert. I could understand that, especially if he's like a higher up guy. And you also got to think there's no real boss of the TVA like that anymore after Loki.
I thought the black girl was the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they look what they did to her.
What they do to her?
They made her like a fucking fool.
They did. Why they do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Didn't love that
I
either,
didn't like
but-
that at the end, but I thought it was fine. You know, just want to be the guy. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it was just to get Wolverine and Deadpool on this adventure. You know, so I felt like it worked because it was just like, and also trying to bring. At the time, I was like, oh, this is how they're gonna bring Deadpool into the MCU, and then I really got confused at the end. But you know, by bringing him to the sacred timeline, selling him on the idea, he had the Fox joke where he went and cussed out Fox.
Oh, they had plenty of Fox.
Yeah, bro, they let Fox have it, man. You know, and they kind of sold him on the idea, and you know, he basically said, "Yo, like you can finally matter." So they kind of wrap tying all these things together. And then it gave us, I guess, a teaser as to something that's going to happen with Deadpool and Thor in the future.
Why was Thor crying?
Yeah, that's definitely gonna come back around at some point.
Yeah. So he went and got his costume. I like the pervert joke or whatever he said with the guy. Yeah, I thought that was funny too. But yeah, so he was like, and then I think the other thing was like, this timeline's it's gonna expire in like 1,000 years. He was like, I don't want to wait that long. I want to do it now because we can't prune anymore. Which, you know, for those of us that follow, we know why that's the case. But anyway, so you know, Wade wasn't having it. So Wade branched out on his own. And he goes to find the different versions of Loki. So we all see all these different variants.
That part was a little confusing. Like, how did he decide that the Logans in those other timelines weren't the right Logans? Like, what was that about? Like, how did he decide that?
I think that was just kind of the joke. Because like all the other Logans were just killing him. This
Which
one
he said,
was
yeah.
kind of a fuck up and couldn't really do anything.
So we had
Like,
to
Oh, so
celebrate.
they were killing him.
I guess he
Yeah.
could have took the little one because the little one
that
didn't
was
do
so
anything.
funny.
that was too.
That was funny.
That was fun.
But that's how.
Oh, look
Because
at
I
you.
remember people say that Wolverine's
he's
short.
supposed to be-
He
Yeah,
was supposed
he's
to be
like
Jack
short.
was
5'6",
5'4".
something like that. 5'4"?
Yeah, he's 5'4".
That's
This,
not,
but that's not that
that's
short.
not
This
shit.
guy was like 4 feet tall.
That shit was funny though.
It was funny.
I did not expect that.
Yeah,
that
that
shit
shit was funny.
it was
I did like
hilarious.
they ran through all the old Logans. I thought that was super dope.
Who was the other one? The one that wasn't Hugh. What's his name? Hugh
That
Grant?
was
what's
Superman
Henry Cavill.
Because
Calvary.
people was going nuts when he appeared.
because they're saying that he's supposed to be playing the next Wolverine.
Yeah, it was almost like an audition.
Oh, like some foreshadowing.
Yeah, and that's why he was like, "We'll treat you better than those guys down the street."
Yep, because he got fired from being Superman.
Because he was supposed to come back as
Oh,
Superman. They had a
shit.
post-credit scene, and then something happened. They let him go, and
My theater went crazy when he popped up.
yeah. I think he'll work too.
So he gonna be the new Wolverine.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, you think it'll work?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how tall he is, but I mean, at this point,
He's
you don't,
about
need,
6'2",
you don't
6'3".
need him to be small.
Yeah,
anymore. It's
Hugh
like-
basically rewrote all that.
Yeah,
So, you know, yeah.
No, he would work, but I mean, when they showed Patch, I was like, okay, this is fucking dope.
Man, yeah, I was
The
happy
one that
to
was
see Patch.
in the white with the patch over his eye.
Oh, what is he from?
He's from. There was a Wolverine comic. It was actually Wolverine and Hulk, Smart Hulk or whatever. But yeah, Patch was his alter ego. I can't remember why. I mean, it's been fucking years since I read this stuff. But they show Patch and they show the crucified Wolverine. I still have that. Book.
I seen that book.
Yo,
Yeah. That's
yeah.
I wanted the price of my book just went up, but I still have that one.
What was that story?
I don't remember.
But
I don't remember.
I don't know, but he had fought the Reavers. So
That's it.
that was in
That's it.
'89,
Yeah,
and that
it's
was
an iconic,
issue 251. I think.
iconic scene. Like, when I saw it, I was like, "Oh shit, I've seen that before."
Yeah, I got hyped when I saw that one.
Yeah,
with
that
all
one
the
was
skulls
dope.
and shit. Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had just lost the fight to the Reavers, I believe, and they had
crucified him. Yeah.
crucified his ass and put him up there.
Oh, the X.
Yeah,
The
man, that shit was
one-armed
crazy.
Wolverine, man. Them
Days of
running through
Future
the old
Past.
ones was fucking cool, man.
think.
That was super cool.
Yeah.
No, that was dope.
Yeah.
That was really dope.
And then the Hulk cameo, he was like, "Oh, that's the John Byrne costume, the tan and brown."
Oh yeah,
That's the one that I got the hype the most because the orange and brown one, that's the one I like the most. And I have that book too. Where on the cover, it's Wolverine with his claws out, and you see the Hulk in the I don't care, Spike.
I thought you was going to say you had that costume.
I wish.
oh man.
But nah, on the cover of the book, you should actually look it up. It's pretty dope. It has Wolverine's claws out, and it has the reflection of the Hulk in Wolverine's claws. And they did that in the movie. So I was fucking nerding out. I was like, okay, that shit's dope.
I think this is the first time I've actually wanted to go back and watch it again. 'Cause I feel like it was so much in it or whatever. This is the first time I felt like that in a long, really ever, honestly. Why I wanted to go back and watch a Marvel movie in theaters.
I think the montage is definitely hit for nerdy guys like me that grew up reading this stuff.
it definitely seemed like a lot of fan service. In this
Yeah.
movie.
Yes.
Like
Nah.
that was my biggest takeaway of this movie.
Yeah.
This
It's-
whole movie was
fan service. Like
Yeah, it was.
facts.
Yeah, so he kidnapped this sorry ass Wolverine because he just settled for him. He was like, all right, everybody else killed me, so you'll do. And he had the fucking costume. He was like, oh, the jammies, 20 years. He said, we've been waiting for see that. And he bring him back, and then he found out it was a rogue operation. And then he was like, oh, he said, I have a black belt in Karen. Stole the thing and went to Paradox sent him to the void. And then you have the first fight between Wolverine and Deadpool. Oh man, did that live up to?
It did.
Yeah.
For me, I wouldn't much context that I needed for it, but it did. That was a dope ass fight scene.
Man, when Wolverine got down on all four and crawled over, bro. Oh my God, that shit was so fucking dope, bro.
Yeah, no, they delivered. They delivered on that.
Oh man,
shit. Yeah.
oh man. And then when he shot him and all the book, man,
Started
bro.
falling out. That was that.
And then he
was
had the
fire.
bullet in his.
and it was still smoking. That was
Man, that
fire.
shit was crazy. He was like, what he say to the? He said, all nerds get your special sock out.
Oh yeah. yeah.
Man, yeah, that was a dope ass fight, man. Yeah, that first fight was good. First fight was good. And then he landed on the 20th Century Fox.
Oh yeah. That
signed
was good.
all the little jokes and stuff like that. I thought it was funny because he said, well, let me see if you can grow your fucking head back, which I was like, well, we just saw that because he actually can. So I don't know how he was going to chop him up in little pieces, but he was like, yo, wait, no, I can fix this shit. You know, don't worry about it. I got you, bro. I can fix it. But did you guys like the fight?
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, I'll be talking.
Yeah. No, it was good, man. It was good.
Yeah, this was one of the highlights of the film. The fight definitely, it just makes you fucking think like, damn, this is how it should have been the whole
I know.
time. This is how Wolverine should have been the whole time. I don't know
Yeah.
why y'all made him such a punk in the other movies, but nah, the way he was fucking up Deadpool was actually really, really well done.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did like when he got on all fours and fucking started running at him. I was
And the
like,
way
"Here
the
we
camera
go."
and the way the camera was following them as he was
Yeah.
doing
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
dope.
fire.
Like the
The
camera
camera
stuff in this was excellent.
It's like we're finally getting the Wolverine that we deserved for
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think he even made a joke going just back a little bit when he said, "Oh, welcome to MCU. You're joining at a bit of a low point."
Oh yeah.
You guys mentioned that. I thought that was funny. I just want to
Nah,
mention
yeah,
that
all
for
the
people
digs
watching.
were so on point.
Yeah,
Like it just really shows that they're paying attention to what people are saying.
yeah. The self-awareness, the
Yeah.
recognition, that, to pivot.
Yeah.
No, I thought
It was really on point, man. They did a stellar job at just like the fan service, the just listening to the murmurs of people and their gripes. Like, nah, man, they did a really good job with this.
Well, speaking of fan service, we somebody else has popped up on scene,
Man.
and what y'all think about this?
I really thought it was Captain America at first.
Yeah.
I did. I thought it was
confused.
Captain America, and I was just like, yo, they really did that. Like, it was Johnny. Like, the crowd went crazy on that one too, man. Like, man,
really?
They did.
Yeah,
they
my
did.
crowd didn't seem to care. I was like, man, it's the
Oh,
Perkies,
really?
bro. It's the Perkies. What y'all talking about?
Explain what happened. What was it?
you know that's Captain America. Don't do that. That's fucked up.
I was like,
You know that's You've seen Captain America, I assume. So you know it's
Yeah.
supposed to be Captain America.
Yes.
But in the old Fantastic Four films, he also played Johnny Storm.
okay. So I thought it was Captain America.
Wait, this whole time?
Oh.
I just
Oh, you
I
thought
I
Captain
get the
America knew how to
joke.
grow
I didn't get
fire?
the joke because I didn't see the other movie that you're talking about.
Oh, we're gonna have to go back, Spike.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put you through torture
Yeah, you got
because they're awful.
You don't need to watch those, Spike.
Yeah,
But no, I thought that
forget
was
that,
dope.
though. I remember that one point, but I forgot that he did play Johnny.
Oh, okay, so that's
yeah.
funny now. Mm-hmm. That was
Yeah. No, my theater went crazy.
Yeah, mine too.
because it was packed in there. Thursday night, 9:30 p.m.
This is why our experiences are always different. Because I don't. It was 4:00 on a Thursday, and there was 5 people in there.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
Perfect for me.
Oh hell no.
Damn.
I don't want nobody
I feel you.
cheering and talking and being.
I
fucking
told you it
annoying.
worked sometime.
It
worked
wouldn't
in
have worked
this.
in this because I needed to understand what was going on.
I
This was a
understand.
movie.
So
This was a people movie though.
This
Like,
was.
yeah.
I don't even know.
This
what
is
that
a people.
He don't
movie.
really kinda
And
like
It
those.
means
like
like the
people
interaction.
movies.
Like you don't get annoyed by that stuff.
I do.
It reminded me of
Maybe
Bad
y'all
Boys.
don't.
You just maybe you just haven't been to the right one where the crowd is.
I don't like people talking
You're
in
not
movies.
geeking out like other people. At some
I
points?
understand, like, because when Cap's arm showed up, I was like, oh shit.
Right, so-
but that's it. That's it. Certain theaters. Oh shit, that's Cap. You know Cap. Oh shit, here
Nah,
come
it-
Cap.
it-
Here come
It's
Cap.
not like
No,
that.
it wasn't like
I
that.
don't
It's not
hear
like
that shit.
that.
Shut the
But
fuck up.
It's a bunch of fucking
It's a
like nerds
reactions.
and people that's
It's
been
more
following,
reactions.
bro. It's
Yeah,
it's
that's
different.
fine.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
fine.
response. It's not like what
It
you're
ain't the
saying.
time.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't like that.
Camp
either.
Creek.
I don't like
on
that.
a Saturday.
You're
No,
the
I
wrong
don't
side.
like that.
That's what I'm talking
I've been
about.
to a Spider-Man movie like that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But
that
no.
motherfucker got them webs.
I like
got
the
them
reaction.
webs.
I like the reaction. I get what Rod's saying. with that.
It's yeah.
Because it's the same that thing you're saying, but they're just a little louder with it. Like
As long
Yeah.
as they say it and they shut up.
Yes.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't linger
Yes.
on it.
that's what I.
'Cause that's what I do.
like.
Oh shit! All right,
Like
Yeah.
oh shit at the same time in the theater.
That's
exactly.
fun.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
fun. We got a couple of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said you want silent fun.
I do want silent fun. That is absolutely right.
Nah, this was
This was fun, man.
This was
It
definitely
was,
a
man. This was
scene because
very
he was
good.
like, and Deadpool was us, right? Because he was like, oh, that's the guy. And then he made the little white man joke, or whatever. And he was like, oh shit. He said, stay close. And then he hugged him. That shit was funny.
Man, this.
And then he was like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna say, and that shit would flame on. This motherfucker took off, bro. Why he attacked Pyro, I don't know. But took off, and everybody was like, it was like applause, and then it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, that's not, they thought it was Captain America too. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Ryan Reynolds was made for this. Like this seemed like it was made specifically for him. And like you
Deadpool.
said, when he was
Oh, yeah.
talking like, oh shit, like the service and the fourth wall thing, like that's perfect.
No, he's excellent at
Man.
this.
Yeah, so then there was the Sabretooth Wolverine fight,
Yep.
which was cool, but a little lackluster.
I was a bit I was disappointed, but then I thought it was funny. But I go back and forth because I really did want to see them fight.
I did too.
Did they never get a proper fight in that one movie?
They fought in
That's what I thought. Yeah.
2, 3.
They
one
had
of those.
fought before, but the way Deadpool was setting up. He's like, oh man, people were waiting for this
That's what I
fight.
thought. Yeah,
You
yeah,
want to see
yeah.
a rated R fight with him and Saber.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I want to see. And we
There
didn't
you
see
go.
it.
That's what I think.
But the fact that we didn't see it was kind of funny.
Yeah,
it was kind of funny.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. He just because he took him out easily, right?
Yeah.
Like he just.
It's like an old samurai film. Like they build the fight up, and then the fight is
Right.
like one swipe and it's over.
Right.
Yeah.
They just did that with something else. What were we watching?
I don't know.
Game of Thrones did it.
Was he just took him out easily?
I don't know.
I don't know. I did like Ryan Reynolds in this part too. I thought he was good when he was talking about. All right, when he was he was trying to pump up Wolverine Logan, he was like, "Oh,
that
you gonna
was
do this?"
funny.
And then we were like, "Shut the fuck up!" He's like, "Oh my god."
Right.
Man, he is perfect
Right.
for this.
But
Yeah, because he got the what we thought was Cap to curse too.
Yep.
Yeah, like I was like, oh shit, they got Cap cursing, but
Yeah.
that's before I knew he was Johnny Storm.
Mhm.
And yeah, I thought that was funny.
Wait, didn't he light himself on fire by that point?
No, I thought it was after that.
No, y'all motherfuckers thought Captain America knew how to do fire.
No, it was after that.
Y'all did.
That was
It was after
Spike.
that.
I did.
I knew it was
I
Johnny
like,
Storm
damn,
once
what's
he.
Captain America? How to do that?
Yeah, nah.
But yeah, man.
That's
So
just
they
Spike.
they captured, man. They're taking all the way to Ant-Man's this big giant man lair, which was fucking nuts because it was really his fucking skeleton.
How did that get put in? Why do we know why that's in the void?
It's just a variant.
Yeah, yeah.
But I did like the fact that it looked like Mad Max. 'Cause I was thinking that, and he said it out
says
loud.
IP infringement.
Yeah, it looked like Mad Max.
Oh yeah. The Furiosa joke.
was
Yeah.
funny.
That was
Oh
hilarious.
my god,
Nobody laughed
bro.
with me. I was like, I guess y'all didn't see Mad Max. But
Right, right.
that was fun.
Shit.
Right.
Oh, that was funny.
Have your queen.
He was like, yeah, he said, I'm gender neutral. He said, bro, that shit.
Yo, that shit was so funny. Oh, goddamn. Yo, the way he was talking, dog, with the. Yo, the way he was talking. It was so good. It was so good.
Yeah. Man, we they made an ableist joke, but man, what'd you guys think about when he was rolling up, when Nova was rolling up, and they thought it was Xavier?
What did he
And then-
I
call
don't
him?
remember what he said.
What
Yeah.
did he call him? He said, "Is that?" Because he gave him a nickname or something.
Chuck. He's called
Yeah,
Chuck.
Chuck. He was like,
He
oh,
does that in the
He
comics.
said, "Is that Chuck?"
yeah. So he was like, oh, ableist. He said the woke folks are gonna be mad. But anyway, Cassandra Nova. What y'all think about her?
You mentioned her before, right? I think
I
when we were
can't
doing
recall.
X-Men, you kind of mentioned Professor X having a sister. I like this villain. I think she did a spectacular job as the villain. She really sold me on it. She did a really good job. And bald head was throwing me off a little bit.
It was throwing me off a little bit too,
Yeah.
actually. I don't know why, but it did throw me off a little
You
bit.
thought it was Jada?
Yeah. That dig, I'm with you. I had to settle into that a little
Yeah,
bit.
she
But,
she played the role well. She did a really good job.
Nah, she did. I always, I'm always a big fan of people that seem like their hearts stop. So I was like, okay, cool. I like this. I like how the fuck they gonna beat her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was with it. Yeah, the figure shit was
The
crazy.
massage in their brain
Oh man,
shit,
that
that
shit
was
was crazy. Yeah.
What's the issue, Mike?
The tone was off with her for me, as far as power goes. Like, they showed her as being pretty overpowered, and then they did shit later on that we'll get to, where I was like, well, that doesn't really make any sense. Like, how did that even happen? But she was cool. She was cool. You know, I liked her motivations. But yeah, as far as her being an overall villain, I wasn't super impressed.
I wasn't impressed by the end, but in the moment, I was like, okay, I'm feeling this.
You know what she was? She was Kang to me in Ant-Man.
Gotcha.
Where it's like, Kang shows up, we're like, oh shit, Kang dope. Slamming motherfuckers against the wall. This motherfucker bad. And then here comes some fucking ants, beat his ass.
It wasn't a real final boss moment. You
No,
know? Yeah,
not at
so
all.
I feel you, but
Yeah.
especially after those, like, we got two scenes of like, what the fuck they gonna do with her? Like a couple,
yeah.
like, you know what she did to Johnny Storm, bro.
Yeah.
She was a
That was my
beast.
problem. So why couldn't she just do that to every fucking body?
She was
So-
feeding them to Eliath.
Well, no.
Oh,
What
wait.
I'm saying is,
Oh,
When she
towards
just ripped
the
the
end?
skin
why,
off.
there shouldn't have been any kind of
Jesus.
conflict for her. So
Yeah.
y'all overpowered her, and then towards the end of the movie, it was like y'all rolling up on her. It's like, wait, why didn't she just?
That was a dope ass death though.
Yeah, well, you know, we'll
was
get to
funny.
that. And
It was like a Mortal Kombat death.
It was.
Yeah,
It was.
But nah, there when she fucked up Wolverine, bro, she like, and tossed his
put the
ass
things in
back,
there, yeah.
and then ripped off Johnny Storm. Yeah, I thought all that was dope because I was like, oh, she's rough. I think the feeling I got was I was like, that's how Charles fucking Xavier need to be, bro.
He's too much of a bitch to do all that.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like that motherfucker right there is a problem. That looks like a fucking problem. So
He needs to be a problem because the way he acts now, all you gotta do is kick his chair over. He ain't even powerful enough to get back in the chair. Like he can't even use his mind to. He's sorry, bro. I don't even know how he won that fight in the womb. She should have took him out.
Yeah. So he's capable. So Charles Xavier is capable of doing that same shit. He just doesn't.
That's why I've always understood. Like if that's why in Logan he killed everybody by accident because he had a fucking breakdown and he fucking lost control of his powers. If he wanted to be that type of dude, he could be. He's just too much of a hoe.
Yeah, I think so.
He's trying
too.
to be righteous.
Yeah, I guess.
So
Anyway, Alioth comes and they escape. There was also a Logan reference when they first mentioned Alioth. But
What do y'all think about Juggernaut? The recasting of him.
you couldn't tell.
yeah, I didn't notice all that much.
I mean, it looked like the same.
Well, he
dude.
said
did.
something. He said something about it though. He just like
He's
so
referencing part 2 because remember the Juggernaut in that is
That's
different than
right.
the Juggernaut
That's
that was
right.
in X-Men.
that's right.
Yeah.
But it looked just like the original guy. I didn't know it was recast until afterwards. My boy said it.
Yeah, I didn't know
How
that
did you
either.
tell? Like a big white guy. They all look the same. Not that they all look the same. I'm just saying.
Just most of you.
Did y'all prefer that Juggernaut over the one in the other one?
I don't like skinny Juggernaut. The one that
I don't need
It bothered me too.
It's
Like
weird,
I
yeah.
wanted to see a
Yeah, give me
different
the.
variant.
Yeah, no, I like the one in Deadpool too.
Yeah,
I agree.
okay.
The one in Deadpool was perfect.
He looked great.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one kind of
Yeah.
like he just.
But I get why they would be throwing all the old X-Men villains in there. That was fine.
Yeah, it's almost like we need to, and we'll get to this other thing, other people were introduced, but it was almost like we're gonna bring all this back, we're gonna throw it in here. We need to kind of jump this thing up because we gotta fix everything that they did. So
Yeah, because Toad was in it.
yeah, so we got to
Yeah.
right the wrongs. Yeah. So and a lot of the characters that were in the X-Men movie were playing revised roles. So yeah, they escaped on I guess a Sentinel leg. Is that what it looks?
Yeah.
It looks like okay.
Was that what it was?
Yep.
Yeah. So
But it wasn't like purple though. It was like white.
It was the old Sentinels, the first
Oh.
version.
yeah.
Interesting.
It was the first version of the Sentinel.
So they were white.
If I don't remember if they were white or not. They might have just not been painted, but they had those robotic-looking feet. Remember the original Sentinel robots had those kind of feet. The other Sentinels in
They showed that in X-Men '97, didn't they?
no,
Yeah,
first class, one of them.
I thought
I
so.
don't remember. Oh, and '97.
The one we just watched. I thought the Sentinels.
cartoon.
Yeah,
Jeez, I'm a
yeah. They were
dumbass.
like
I'm
super
they came out
Sentinels.
in '97.
They were like super Sentinels or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah. It was definitely a Sentinel foot. I just can't
Yeah.
remember what movie it was
Yeah,
in.
it was
Whichever
that.
one where Wolverine went back in time. It was
They
that
were
one.
in X-Men '97 too.
Yeah.
First time.
Oh, was
Yeah.
that Future Past? Anyway, it don't
Yeah,
matter.
that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Any thoughts on the diner scene at all? Because they crash and they make little jokes there, but the diner scene they kind of have a little bonding moment. He talks about his toupee and Logan explains.
Everybody knew.
Yeah, so
No, that was cool. It was.
How did they escape from Cassandra Nova's place? I don't remember now.
the Sentinel.
The
leg.
Sentinel leg.
Jesus Christ.
It's all right, man.
Sorry. I was on a plane. I'm tired.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was
Okay. So,
But again, like I feel like she could have stopped that if she just did that other shit.
no, she could have, but she was. It was for a lot. That's why she didn't.
It was what?
For a lot.
She was feeding that.
Yeah.
that
But
beast.
she could have still stopped them
Yeah.
from leaving on the
Oh,
Sentinel
I see
leg.
what y'all
So it's
saying.
just-
Yeah,
they
she
shouldn't
just
have
let 'em go.
overpowered her so much
Yes.
because then it was like, okay, why
I
can't
got
she just
it.
do everything?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So anything from the diner scene where he was drinking the alcohol, they sitting down having a little talk.
This
and-
motherfucker was drinking
Brother,
rubbing.
that
I was like, man, this is my kind of guy.
had that El Toro in the.
Fuck that. Oh yeah, we got some real Toro left. You want some?
Oh shit.
Really? Y'all some hoes up in here, bro.
Oh shit. I can't remember Ken like everything that happened, but I feel like it was some standout quotes in it. I just can't remember everything right now.
Okay. But they resume their adventure and they run into the dog pool, and they meet Nice Pool.
Oh man,
Van Milder. That was funny to me.
I didn't. The
was
Blake
funny
joke
to me.
that he made when they crashed.
The what joke?
Blake. He was like, he's like, I'm telling Blake when they crashed.
Oh.
I didn't get that one. I didn't get the Gossip Girl joke earlier, and then I didn't get the Van Milder thing.
Please don't make me explain the Gossip Girl joke to you. Did someone else explain it already?
I don't.
No, I know that they're like Blake
Jesus.
Lively was in Gossip Girl, right?
Yeah,
and that's
but-
his wife.
You didn't get the Bones joke? Is that the one you didn't get?
Oh no, it was the Gossip Girl. I didn't get the reference. But yeah, I got everything else, but I didn't get the
Okay,
reference.
good.
I was like, Gossip Girl, why Gossip Girl of all? It's a random show out of all places. Like it was.
Oh, you didn't get the Bone joke.
I didn't.
Okay, well maybe I did
don't
get the
think
Bone
so.
joke then.
Go ahead, explain it.
Do I gotta do this, Jalen? Remember when he said there's
213 bones in the body
In the
and
body.
207.
no, he said let's say he said 213 bones in the body, but 214 if you're watching Gossip Girl.
Meaning he had a boner.
Dude.
Oh, why
didn't
did
know
I
that was
hear
a joke.
lesser number?
I thought he had a bigger number.
I thought he
Why would
said.
you have
It was a bigger number. He said 216 and 217.
Oh, he went up. Okay, that's okay.
Got
Maybe
it.
yours go down. Everybody else go up.
217, not 207.
2E.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I was stuck on Gossip. I was like, why Gossip Girl? But his wife. Anyway, we stuck. Fuck. Watch fucking Gossip
be like
Girl.
that.
I don't watch Gossip Girl either, but I just put two and two
Put it
together.
I got you. Yeah.
But
Context-
Always assume
context
it's making
clues.
Yeah, context clues tell me it's a dick joke.
nevertheless, they run it. Y'all like Nice Pool or anything like?
No.
Anything from this? Okay.
Yeah, he was just kind of annoying. I didn't really find him funny.
It was not funny.
Yeah, that one kind of that didn't hit well. I mean, it was cool for what it was. The dog disturbed me.
God, that was
I
that was
love
tough
that
to
dog.
look
It
at.
disturbed me.
That
It
dog
was tough
was
to
really
look
tough
at.
to look at, bro.
Oh, y'all are mean.
It's it was tough.
It was tough.
Y'all
It,
are
it,
mean.
it was tough to look at. But I know dogs like that normally they look like that. Like not there was an extreme look. Cause cause those dogs they tongues be sticking out, but they had it sticking out extra
I
long.
think they're like super expensive too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, I people love those dogs. I couldn't own a dog like that. I'm sorry.
I couldn't either.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I thought he was
But people
cute.
do. People love those. It'd be the same thing. I thought that it was just extreme love for him, but people be like that with those dogs. Like I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was all a setup to let. Well, no, I think Nova mentioned there was a lot of Deadpools too, but he
did.
threw out the fact that there's the Deadpool corpse in there. I was like, oh shit, the fucking Deadpool corpse. So you knew that I had a feeling that was going to come back around. At least at that time, I was like, oh shit, they probably going to come back. I said, I hope so, because I didn't know where the movie was going. But anyway, so get the car, and I think they were also letting us know that I guess Nice Pool was doing something weird with this dog, because this dog was not fucking with Nice Pool. Yeah, so, and he was like, where's your mask? He was like, guys, come on. He pointed to his face, like,
I feel like the Ryan Reynolds wrote that in there. They had to do that. I got to show my face that's not burnt up in Deadpool. Like it's contractual.
That's
so they get a car, they're on their way, and then we get a second
got a
fight scene.
minivan. Any car.
Odyssey, a Honda Odyssey.
Yeah, they shitted on that. So they're driving along, and Deadpool slips up and says, if they could fix the world. He did a little Spider-Man thing, which was funny. And then you get this second fight scene. Was Logan out of line for how he told Deadpool about himself?
that he was below the belt, but I mean, I feel like that's Logan though. I feel like that's Wolverine, as Mike was saying. But I did enjoy the
He said that shit with
That
passion.
car
He
fight.
did. He was
did.
pissed.
I was like a little hurt for him.
What would you guys do if somebody said, I just made an educated wish?
Yeah, I
yeah.
did mad
He
too.
got me out here. Yeah,
He was right. He was right for everything he said.
he read him for filth.
He did.
No, that shit was crazy.
Jeez.
Like it shut him up.
Mm-hmm.
It shut him up.
And
Like
he's like, oh, we got to fight now.
right.
He said, say one more word. Say one more. Gubernatorial.
Nah, that shit was crazy. Them fighting in that fucking van. dog.
Man.
Fire.
Like God,
Man, it was fire.
Yeah, this was the second fight scene. This was wild. Of course, Deadpool lost again. It was a mismatch, bro. Like Wolverine whooped Deadpool's ass every time.
That man had him wrapped up in the seatbelt.
Oh, yeah, that shit was funny as
crazy.
fuck. Had her wrapped up like a mummy, boy. Like,
Wolverine is not to be fucked with, bro.
I'm glad they showed
Yeah,
that.
like
Yeah, I'm glad they
he was
showed that.
no match. Deadpool was no match. Deadpool got some stabs in, but yeah, man, he was fucking him up, bro. So they pass out in the car, and we see a foot walks up, get in the car, take him to this place.
Did y'all
wake
know who
up.
it was when you seen it?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I did not. Wolverine's drinking. Deadpool wakes up, screams Thor when he wakes up. Here we go. I know what your theater did, Rod. When Elektra walked in, it was like, okay, cool, but that wasn't the one.
Yeah.
That wasn't the one. But did you guys expect that?
Not at
No.
all.
Man,
Absolutely not. I was like, what is happening right now?
That set the whole theater on fire.
Man.
I was not expecting.
All 5 people.
it's not all
I
five.
ain't give a fuck about nobody else.
Thank you.
My boy Wesley showed
Thank
up.
you.
I was like, oh shit!
I wasn't
What?
expecting it.
Me either.
Man, nah.
Yeah,
I
that
was
shit was crazy.
screaming.
That shit was crazy. I did have the thought, because I want to say I just asked about Gambit. I was like, whatever happened with that? I remember they made the announcement that he was going to be playing Gambit, and it never went. I literally just said that on something.
Nobody
when we
wanted to
watched
watch that.
Huh?
Nobody wanted to watch that.
I feel you, but I'm saying I was like, what happened? I think we said that
you nobody wanted to watch that.
And they made a joke
what
about
happened.
it. They made a joke about the
Nobody wanted
movie.
to see it.
That's so
I think the
crazy.
studio was like, Gambit's like a 5th-rate character.
Which
Channing
is
Tatum can't
weird.
help this.
Yeah.
He was actually popular too. Like he is a popular character, but
Yeah, I
I don't
liked
know if
him.
it would have been hard to sell.
Yeah, for a movie,
And who was gonna do it?
Channing
Channing
Tatum.
Tatum.
The same guys
No,
in the movie.
the Disney or Fox?
Oh, this was Fox.
Was it Fox? It
that
wasn't
would
Marvel?
have
Yeah,
that
because
would have been
Fox
fucked
still owned
up.
him back then.
Oh, I thought it
This
was a Marvel
what-
announcement.
Nah, this was.
Nah.
Well, I don't want to say nah. I might be wrong.
I don't know. That's
But
why I'm
pretty sure
asking.
It was at
Fox.
Comic Con when they showed him the first time.
I thought this was Fox that announced this.
Oh, it would have had to been them because DC didn't have the rights to the X-Men.
who's DC?
I mean,
DC never did.
Disney.
it was
I
Fox.
know, you know.
No, I'm saying, but I know he came out on Comic Con that time.
Yeah, Comic Con's been around for a long
Yeah.
time.
And I was
Yeah,
just like, what
yeah.
happened to Channing Tatum playing Gambit?
Like I said, last I heard is they realized that shit was not going to make any money.
Yeah.
And they were like,
Them
nah,
doing
fuck
it would have been awful.
It would have been terrible.
Yeah, so
I think
right
still
call.
with Marvel. I don't know if Marvel can pull it off.
I think Marvel can make it work.
You think so? I didn't.
Not
like-
with Channing Tatum,
no,
but they
how
can
did-
make it work with
I
somebody
don't know.
else.
Y'all don't think Shannon Tatum would work?
No.
Oh, it was so.
They
cringy.
even joked about the fact that
Yes.
it wasn't going to work. That's why his accent kept going all around the world.
Shit
Man,
was
that shit was
crazy.
That was
man.
hilarious.
He's like, wait a minute. That was like, look, we gotta fix it.
yeah, we gotta fix this.
That's the dialect coach.
Where are you
That
from?
was so funny. That was so
When he
funny.
made the sling blade joke,
That
bro.
was dumb funny.
When it was only a few people laughing at that one, but I was laughing out loud at that one because he was like, "Oh, wait, it's been a minute since I've seen Sling Blade." That shit was funny, but come on, man, Spike,
Yes.
Elektra,
I ain't know who that
Shannon Gambit, none of that shit. It don't matter. It don't matter. You knew who the fuck Blade was.
was. I knew who
but
Blade was.
You
I knew who
goddamn
Blade
right. You knew
was.
who
Yeah,
he was.
I knew that one. I said, oh shit.
That was
Yeah.
so hard, man.
It was hard.
You know what? It makes me think like if y'all would stop leaking shit, these movies would be so much more impactful.
That leaked.
No. I'm saying like when they don't leak shit.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
They didn't leak any of this except for the X-23. That was the only one we knew.
I hadn't seen it. Yeah,
I didn't either until
Yeah.
someone said it.
Oh,
which
okay.
apparently it wasn't none of y'all. I don't know who
Yeah.
told me, but I didn't know about Elektra. But I didn't give a shit about Elektra anyway. I didn't know about Blade or Gambit. It was the same feeling of when the other two Spider-Men showed up and no one. I didn't know that was happening. When they showed up, I was like, "Oh my god, this is dope!"
Yeah.
I wish they would stop leaking this stuff.
Yeah.
let us have the fun of seeing it in the theater.
Yeah, we needed that moment. Like
That moment was so
that's a
dope.
moment you'll remember.
No, it was good.
And
it
then-
was good. Like, cause like they made everything work. The like even though we're not big fans of it, it just was just cool to see for me. It was for me. Like I just thought it was cool to see.
Y'all get Elektra the fuck out of here.
I never
It worked
watched
though,
the full.
Mike.
movie.
It
I
didn't
feel like
work.
I
it
think
worked.
it did. I think it did. Well, I wasn't hyped to see it, but I think
Yeah.
it worked in context of what they were doing. with those characters.
Yeah, I thought
The,
it worked
the
too.
excitement level of Elektra was like bottom of the barrel.
Oh no,
It
I'm with
was.
you.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. It's like
okay.
I wouldn't even if I was Jennifer Garner, I'd be like, I'm not doing this. Like you got Blade showing up, you got Gambit showing up, and then I'm gonna walk in the room. Who gives a fuck about
Yeah,
you?
but that's why Elektra ass went first.
why she came
I
in.
didn't even
Right.
recognize
Let's go
her
and
at
get her
first,
out
bro.
the way.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get her out the
Get
way.
her out the way.
Yeah, because we didn't know who was showing up next.
Right.
You know, and I thought Gambit's
It's like a
intro-
slow reveal
Yeah.
of the bigger character that we want to see.
And I think Blade going second was perfect.
Yeah.
I felt like it
Nah, Blade could have saved Blade for
don't
last.
know, I
'cause
think-
I didn't give a fuck that much about Shannon Tatum. Blade walking in the room, I was
Bro.
like, yo, here we go.
I
feel
cared
you.
about Shannon Tatum because, like I said, I saw
the
it.
hell?
I'm telling you, when I saw it, I was like, because I always been a Gambit fan. So when I saw that he was gonna be playing him, I was like, okay, that could work. And we never saw it. We never saw him. But then now he come out in this movie. I was like, oh shit, there we go.
It was like, for me, there was like this high when Blade walked in. It was like, oh, and then it was a lower high. That, but I already spent but when that card came through, I was like, oh fuck, it's fucking Gambit's gonna
Yeah.
walk through. Gambit just had his fucking moment in X-Men 97.
Yeah.
So it was just like, oh shit, they doing, man.
Yeah.
I thought it was dope, but it was good. It could have worked in reverse, but I don't know. I felt like the way they did it was a good choice. And then, I think she mentioned something about Daredevil dying, and she was like, that's all right. He was like, okay, well, shit.
That was actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know she had kind of beef like that.
Oh, really?
Nah, I mean, I don't keep up with
No.
gossip like
What's the
that.
beef?
Because she was married to Ben Affleck.
Oh,
shit.
Y'all ain't got the juice, y'all.
What'd he say? I don't keep up with gossip like that. What happened? Shit, she was married to Ben Affleck.
Right. But he be doing shit like that though.
I thought everybody knew that part.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, but what I didn't get, I got the second part of the joke, but I didn't get the first one. So I, with Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes, the Blade thing. 'Cause
Oh, he was in Blade.
I know, in the third one, I had to look it up after. But when he was like, "Yeah, I thought you were retired," he said that shit like,
Ryan Reynolds funny.
He is.
man.
He's
a
so
funny
on
dude,
point with
bro.
the shit.
he was like retired. He was like, "Hey." Then he said something about "Don't get me canceled." So I didn't understand the retired bit. Why Ryan Reynolds or Deadpool said it the way he said it,
About Wesley?
and then the way Wesley said it. Nah, because I know they didn't like each other. I had to look that up because he was like, "I don't like you." He was like, "You never did." So I got that later, but yeah, I don't get it. What I miss?
Oh, no.
He said the R word.
Retired?
No,
The R word.
The other one.
no.
He did?
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds was retired, and Wesley thought he said
Said
the R
retired.
word.
Right.
Oh.
The R bad word.
He actually said the whole word.
Yes.
He did.
Bro, I heard.
And your
why he
R
said-
bad word ass didn't fucking hear it.
I didn't hear that word.
That's
I
why he
heard
said don't get me
retired.
canceled. No, that's why he said don't get me canceled because he.
I heard retired both times, bro.
Nah.
No,
That was
he
retarded.
said retired, but Wesley heard the other word and got mad. That's why it was so funny. And it's even funnier now because you didn't fucking get it.
I watched this movie 3 times.
Oh!
And
Are you retired? What the fuck?
all 3 times I heard him say retired.
What?
I did not hear.
You didn't hear Wesley say.
I didn't hear him say re.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
Okay. All
funny.
right.
In your defense, Wesley Teeth was doing something weird too, though. I don't know if he had veneers. I don't know. what
Oh
was
man,
going.
I'm so mad because I hate I missed out on the joke.
How you doing?
Yeah, he had the little, I don't know. Yeah, he had the
think
like
so.
veneer tech
That's
vibe
funny.
going.
I didn't notice that.
He's getting older.
He looked great, I thought.
He
thought
looked great, but it's still you still could. I don't know. Just something still
He don't
feels
look like
old.
Nino Brown no more.
I didn't get any of that. I got the
I did.
opposite. I thought he looked great.
He does
I
look
thought he
great.
fought great. I thought he was fucking perfect.
did a good
Perfect.
job. He did a good
At this point, I love you, Mahershala. Bring back Wesley. I don't need Mahershala.
They could bring it back. They could bring it back. For
They may
real.
as well.
Yeah, they just legit
Yeah,
can bring it back.
they legit
'Cause
could.
they even played a joke on that when he was like, "Yeah, there's only one blade."
There's only one blade. I love that shit. He had
Right.
a fucking missile launcher. Oh, that shit was so dope.
And they referenced the different Punishers too, even though he wasn't in it. So that was good. So they bring all these other superhero movies into this one thing, whatever. But damn, man, I hate it. Damn, that sucks.
Three
I-
times.
I think I would have enjoyed that. That joke would have been every time. I was like,
That's
I don't
crazy.
get it.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, damn. Well, anyway.
Oh man.
So yeah, so the others is what they call it. So they going back because they were like, well, if y'all two goofballs made it out, well, shit, maybe we can go in. Wolverine's still drunk as shit, and then he said, "Yeah, you all gonna die." He was like, "Read the room." But when he actually said when he was out and X-23 came out, I think she's going by Laura. Did what he did did that really sound like something for him to be all in his feelings about?
Wait, what now?
Wolverine.
His friends got killed, right?
Yeah, they got killed.
So what do you
what are you
mean?
asking?
In his
He let him
feelings.
But I was
die.
like, that's it?
That's not what
He was saying it was his fault, like
Yeah.
because he
How
left
was it
him.
his fault?
Because he,
let him-
left.
he
He
left.
said he got drunk and left.
Yeah.
He would have died too.
No, he wouldn't have.
I mean, but yeah, well, no, he
He
wouldn't.
thought he
but-
would have saved him.
Oh, I guess.
This dude said, "Is that it?"
Yeah,
I thought it
Every
was,
friend he had in the world died. Is that it?
I don't know any.
what else could it be? Like,
Jesus.
yeah.
I thought he did something real
I have
fucked up,
no
bro.
one. What's wrong?
Right. Why be a baby about it?
Right, why you drinking?
Why are you drinking?
He said I lost everybody important to me. Kids said what?
Yeah,
what
but
else?
but remember he was saying like the whole world hates him for it too.
No. Oh, what was it?
Or did he hate?
The
Do they
whole
hate
world-
him because he started killing them?
Yes,
Yes.
I think that's what it was. So it was his fault that they started to hate all mutants even more because he was avenging them.
Yes.
Oh,
So he just fucked everything up.
all right. Well, I was like,
Yeah, he fucked up, man.
I was like, okay, well, all right. Well, anyway, we get revealed Pyrex works for Paradox. Pyro works for Paradox. Blah blah blah. So they go back.
That was a weak
Spike,
reveal right there.
your song. Oh yeah, the reveal didn't matter. It wasn't. It wasn't. Pyro working for Paradox. All right, cool, whatever. But the significance of that scene is they said mutants. He did say mutants, which they couldn't say for quite some time. So, so that was the only takeaway I got. I don't know if you guys had anything else. But how'd you feel when you heard the song, Spike?
What was it? The Bye Bye Bye?
No, that was earlier.
What song was it? I can't remember now.
Bring them out, man.
Oh,
Golly.
T.I., you're right. Okay, yeah.
You a T.I.?
I am.
No, apparently not.
I don't know.
It totally slipped my mind. No, you're right. I was hype about
Oh
this.
no, you started with some
I was
bullshit.
hype. No, I was hype about this. I was hype. I knew my boy got a nice check for this. I was like, damn, Marvel using a T.I. from 20 years ago. And then I thought about when it came out.
Man, all of us was
Yeah.
jamming to that. Yeah, I went with the family today, and we were always sitting there just
Bring 'em out,
vibing,
bring 'em out.
bro. Yeah,
But
that's-
it surprised me. That's why I forgot. It definitely surprised me.
okay. Yeah, so they buzz in and shit. We get this epic fight scene. I thought it was epic. Did y'all like the fight scene?
Which fight?
The
when they went
final
to-
fight. Everybody's
Oh,
fighting.
the
So
Deadpool corpse
yeah,
one?
they roll in. So there's the entrance. No, not that. So they roll in. They break into Ant-Man base. They shoot the hands down.
Oh, that part. Sorry.
They all get out of the car in slow motion. They standing there, they're posing.
They do
and
the
Wolverine,
Avengers.
he gets out all slow motion. He's standing there and shit like that.
Out the trunk. Yeah, he came out the trunk.
and shit. And they were like, yeah, you just remember what I do here. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, yeah, we finally get our ending. And then they commence to fighting. So everybody got a turn.
Yeah. I thought it was cool that everybody got a chance to kind of shine in this moment.
Did all of them die?
No.
That was
Unless Goliath got to him.
Nah,
'Cause we don't see it.
I don't think they did because I think in the end he was like, yeah, some of my
Oh, yeah, they were
friends.
all still standing. Yeah.
Yeah. But they set it up like they were.
Because they said you ain't coming out of here.
Yeah, I don't think you guys gonna make it out of this. So I was like, oh damn, they're gonna kill him. Even towards the end, at the end, they kind of set it up to where they're all gonna die when the live was coming. But
Yeah.
they
Right.
ended
So
up
how do
winning.
we know that they didn't?
I think because at the end, Deadpool was like, yo, it was some friends that helped me
Yeah, he
in the
did say
void.
that,
Can
yeah.
you do something for her? And she was
Yep.
like, yeah, I got them.
Yep.
Who said that?
Deadpool asked if they
B12.
could be helped out.
Or whatever her name is.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're still around.
Yeah, I think they're still alive.
I don't need them back.
But,
Except Wesley.
But nah,
So you really don't want Gambit,
don't
or
give
you
a
just don't want
fuck about
Shannon Tatum
seeing-
as Gambit?
Nah.
You just don't want Gambit at all.
I think Shannon could work, bro.
I think they could do better. I think they can get a better Gambit. They can get a better Gambit, and we don't need Elektra back. So I'm fine if they died. They would have died valiantly.
Yeah,
and it'd be
would've-
okay if Wesley died too. That would be a nice exit because he was fucking everybody up. I loved him.
Well, Gambit was too though.
Yeah, he was. His powers were dope. I just don't really care for Channing Tatum like that.
I don't neither.
He
I
just looks
wish
too much like a bro.
I wish he had a different branding. But shit, if you could say the same thing about Ryan Reynolds. His whole rebrand has been good.
Ryan Reynolds works perfectly as Deadpool. I
I
can't
know.
see any. But Channing Tatum,
But what I'm saying is his rebrand works for Deadpool.
right?
I'm saying that they can probably rebrand Shannon Tatum.
Rebrand Channing Tatum as from New Orleans.
I don't know how they do it, but
I,
it was bad.
I feel you. I think, even my wife said it was a little iffy, but it kind of started to work. I could see it. I don't
And
think
they
it would
started
bother
playing
me.
on it. Like I like the
Yeah.
fact they wasn't taking it like. I don't know. I don't know. I think they might can do it, but I don't know. I wouldn't be mad if they got another guy for Gambit. I will agree with you there.
Yeah,
But
me
He did
either.
better than the other guy that played him. I'll say that.
yeah,
The guy that actually,
yeah.
I forget his name.
Yeah, I forgot
The guy
too.
that played him in the actual
Yeah,
X
in the
Men
X-
film.
yeah.
I guess I just picture Gambit differently.
I
Skinny.
feel like, yeah,
you
I feel
know.
like, and I was gonna say that I was gonna say that he looked a little chubby for my liking in this.
I don't think he looks chubby. He looks like he's just stocky.
See, I thought chubby. Like it's
Damn.
like something about the way the mask look on his face. I didn't really
Damn.
like it. I didn't really
fat
like it.
shaming Gambit.
I wanted his face to be slimmer.
Damn, bro.
I did.
It's fucked up. This motherfucker
I
told me
think
to get
the
some
mask, but
P90X or some
anyway.
shit.
Yeah.
I would, if they recast him and brought somebody in and just used that as a joke for Deadpool
Yeah,
3, Deadpool
yeah.
and Wolverine, that's fine. Because I really, the thing that I liked the most was just the powers.
Yeah, the cars.
The way they actually used the powers in the movies, I thought that was dope. When he stuck all the cars on everybody and walked
That
over,
was
it was like,
hard,
man.
man.
And I was waiting for the staff. I hadn't seen it at
That was
first.
so
and you
dope.
saw it from a distance at first, and then they got close up on it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then when he stabs them, they explode or some
Yeah.
shit. I was like, yo.
It was fire.
That
Yeah.
was so dope.
Yeah, I think they
They
could do
did that
something with
well.
Gambit. I think they could do something with Gambit. They just need to work on that a little
Gambit
bit
the
hard.
character.
Gambit doesn't need a movie. Just go ahead and put him in the X-Men film, and then we'll go from there. I don't think he needs to be introduced by himself.
Yeah. No, you mentioned earlier, Blade was definitely tight. I'm with you. If they went back and just brought Wesley back, bro,
I'd be cool with it.
man, I would be fine with that too. When he shot that dude,
I don't know. Y'all think Wesley could carry a whole Blade
Yep.
movie?
he carried.
He carried
3.
well. He carried 2.5.
Okay, well, whatever.
That wasn't his fault though.
know.
But nah, if he's written right, yeah, I can definitely see it.
I don't know if I want to see him.
He said some motherfuckers
It was
still
cool
try
for
to
the-
ice skate uphill.
I know. I love when he said his line, boy.
It was cool for the
man.
cameo. I don't know if I want a whole new Blade.
Your ass racist, man.
No, I want a black guy. I'm just saying. I just.
You don't want to bring Wesley back, but you want Channing Tatum over here.
Oh, that's
but
what you're
come
saying.
here, Cher.
I'm
You
not.
want that shit?
It was funny. I thought it got funny over time.
It
like-
did. It was funny.
What are you saying?
I'm glad he played on the joke
Yes.
and he made it funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
If he
I
was
like
trying to
that.
be serious,
Yeah,
it would
that
have been
would-
terrible. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Electra was the least interesting one,
Yes.
and I think Laura would come in, of course, third. But she had a nice one when she fucked up Juggernaut's ankles.
Nah, she was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
I love when she put the sunglasses on.
Oh,
from-
yeah,
From Logan,
yeah.
and then she just went to town. Yeah,
She
that
just
was
screams
dope.
a lot.
I feel like
Why
she
the
was
fuck you
better in
screaming
Logan
all the
here,
goddamn
though.
time?
I like that about her character.
I do, too.
But I feel like she was better in Logan than here.
I think it's about, I don't know.
Wait, you thought
shit.
she was better in Logan?
Yeah.
Bro, you see the way
I
she
don't.
was?
She was vicious in Logan.
chopping
She was
up
vicious in
fucking-
this.
Bro, she,
Did-
she
I didn't really
killed
get it.
Juggernaut
Did she?
Yeah, cut his
Yeah.
Achilles.
and chopped his head off.
yeah. chopped his fucking head off.
Yeah.
I was just,
She was getting busy.
yeah, I was
But
just
she was-
ranking the fights, their moments.
yeah,
But
I got
yeah,
you.
when she jumped on top and stabbed him like that,
I feel like
and
she was
then-
got
more
busy.
impactful in Logan though. I don't know
Because it was an introduction.
It was an introduction. That's probably why.
yeah, and all of them, they only had so much to work with. But I thought what they
Yeah.
did with her was good.
There's a very obvious reason of why she was the only one that we saw at the end of this film.
What's the obvious?
She gonna have a movie.
They're gonna bring her back.
Oh yeah. I think they're gonna bring all of them back. In
They
some
ain't gonna
capacity.
bring Channing Tatum ass back. I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, she
Bet not.
she succeeds in her mission. She gives the helmet. Nova does her thing with Logan. They have a little moment. I don't know if y'all got anything about what he was going through, other than he was like, "Nah, I got you." Anything? Remember when she did the fingers and he was kind of going through his whole story about what happened? And she said, I can silence everything. And it went silence. And she was like, I got you. He was like, nah, I got you.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I was cool on all this because, I mean, I knew that we saw Deadpool stop the helmet. So it was just a matter of time before the helmet comes on.
Yeah, you expected it.
Yeah. So it was just waiting for them to get to that. But, so we come back and she was like, well, the only way y'all can get home is you take the helmet off. You take the helmet off, I'm killing all of y'all.
I like how she let him know. So she said, I'm going to kill you.
Right.
I have two issues with Nova.
Okay.
I do understand why she let them go because he did technically save her life. But
who saved her life?
Logan. Because remember, Pyro came in, Pyro shot her.
Oh,
and she was dying.
Yeah.
And Logan was like, take the helmet off, because Charles would want me to be an X-Men. He was like, this is the first time I feel like an X-Men. Like he's making this full turn. So, and it happens, and she let them live. And I don't know. It's just like if you this big, bad, like villain that really gives no fucks, let him live was kind of iffy, but it's whatever. I did like the Deadpool thing. It was like, oh, you're not gonna do me like Johnny Storm. So, but for the movie they had to do it, so I understand. But yeah, I don't know. That was like, I guess, I don't know, superhero movie. Anyway, so they Marvel's what do you call it? Marvel's circle rings, something like that. No, he said Marvel's sparkly circles when he did the Doctor Strange thing. Okay. And they went through and they jumped through the thing. They did slow motion there. Did y'all like that? The slow motion thing part with the song playing in the background.
What was the song?
I can't remember the song.
I like it though. Yeah, it was fine.
You didn't feel like it dragged on a little bit?
It was fine.
No, it was fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize the thing was that close though. The what is it called?
Alive.
Goliath. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that close.
Goliath.
I didn't realize it was that close. So when they sped up, it was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, so now they're back. So we're in the third act or whatever, and Crashland and Deadpool made the joke about Fox killed him, Disney brought him back, and they're gonna make him do it till he's 90. And then they run off, and here's the other issue that I have. And she wakes up Pyro and threatens to kill him, and Pyro does the reveal that he was working for Paradox. So they're back. Mike, did you see the name of the store?
Yeah, it's Only Feet or something like that.
Leafield's Feet or something like that.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
What's that reference to?
That was what we were talking about last time, where he can't draw feet.
Oh, yeah.
So
They
called his store like feet.
Wow,
What they called it again?
I forgot. Oh, hold on.
It don't matter.
I wrote it down.
It was something like Feets, Only Feets.
That's
something
funny.
Like that.
Y'all were just talking
So
about
that was funny.
Yeah. But Nova comes back. And this is where I had an issue with her because I didn't really understand her motivation. I didn't really get behind her motivations of wanting to come back, kill the whole timeline just so the Void can exist.
That makes sense.
Because she was the most powerful in the Void.
Yeah,
And
she led the Void.
But
She
you
wanted to
also
turn the
got
world
this
in.
whole world available to you.
That's why she's killing the entire world, because
She won't
then
hit the
the
Void.
only thing that would exist would be the Void.
Well, how are you going to get people in the Void to torture if everything is gone? You're only going to be left with the people that are there.
She
I
didn't
think it
that
was just
far
turning into the Void, wasn't it?
No,
I
she
thought
said,
she was
I'm wiping out
destroying
everything.
all the timelines, yeah.
The only thing that would exist is the Void. I was happy in the Void. I did love the Void, but now I'm gonna get rid of everything. So now there won't be any. I'm gonna just be left with everybody that's still there.
No, you're right. That doesn't make sense. That motivation is stupid. You're right.
No, yeah, it was. And especially when you
Destroyed, where did it go?
To the Void. The trash pit.
Oh, good, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah. So he's saying if she destroys the time, well, no.
I thought they have to purge
I
them
thought
to
they had
the
to
Void.
prune the timeline
Yeah.
to make it go to the Void. So she was just destroying the timeline, right?
So what you're saying, Jalen, is that if she destroys all of the branches or all of the timelines, everybody goes to the Void.
I didn't
that's
take
what I
it that
thought.
way, so I'm confused.
If that's what happens, I get it, and I'm like, okay, I'm on board. But
That's what
that's
I
how
thought.
I didn't take it that way either.
I thought she was saying that.
I thought she was saying all the other timelines are just gone. I didn't think that she meant that all of them were going to the void. Either way, okay.
Yeah, I feel you. In the moment, I was like, well, why does she want to do that when she just released Deadpool and Wolverine? If she was just gonna kill the timelines anyway. Yeah, it was a little stupid.
I'm hoping what Jalen said is what the actual meaning was supposed to be, because that makes way more sense.
Yeah, it does. It makes a whole lot more sense, and I'm 100% behind that.
But what would be the point if you could just come to fucking Earth and do the same shit?
I don't know. I think this last act kind of fell off a little bit for me. I still love the fucking movie. I still think it's fucking amazing. This last part didn't quite do it for me. But, we still got some good moments from it because she left Logan and Deadpool to deal with the Deadpool corpse. So they came back around. So you saw the dog come first, and then Nice Pool brought his ass out. And
That is murder. You killed him.
to be fair, though, I don't know if he knew he couldn't regenerate, though.
Not until he
that.
told him.
Right.
Then he didn't really care that much.
Yeah. Now he did hold him in front of him on purpose, but yeah, if he regenerated, then what does it matter? But also, Deadpool getting shot by bullets don't fucking matter to him. So why are you holding him up as a shield?
Because I think that's what Logan's point was. He did no reason for you to do that.
But if he thought he could regenerate, then
I don't think he thought he could regenerate.
okay. Well, anyway,
That's how I took it.
sorry, I'm thinking too much. But yeah, so he did all that to get the dog and the guns. But I did like when he was walking around and Logan held the dog.
Right. It's like, that's all you had to do.
And then he had that little slow walk across. But you had all the Deadpools. You had Kid Pool. You had I don't know all of the variants. I just know the ones.
The one
they
that had
named.
just the
Yeah.
head with the copter.
Apparently,
hat.
Blake Lively was Lady Deadpool.
Who was it?
Blake Lively, his wife.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, found all this after the fact because again, I didn't recognize the voice of Noah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So he got the gold guns, and they went to kill some Deadpools, bro.
It reminded me of Spider-Man. Of when they had all those different Spider-Man characters.
Yeah.
But then they have like a Western one too.
Yep,
or something like that.
They had Asian one as well. Damn near anyone you can damn near name. I did like when they kind of walk out. That little slow motion scene when they walk out. Wolverine walks out and Deadpool walks out with the gold guns. What you guys think about this scene, killing the Deadpool?
I like this. I really enjoyed this and the ending of it too. When those did regenerate. Why did they regenerate and the Nice Pool didn't?
I don't know.
But them regenerating, then what was it? Paul?
Yeah, Peter came through.
Came through and how they all gravitated towards him. I thought that was well done.
Well, the biggest part of them walking out when he put the fucking mask on.
Oh yeah.
Like that's the fucking
Yeah, I was
part.
waiting for someone to get to that.
That's the fucking part.
Yeah,
And
wasn't
because I was
expecting
wondering how are they gonna make this work, like, and they fucking made it work, man. It looks so good. Like I was really surprised that they made it actually look good, like, because it looked like the Deadpool mask with the eyes and stuff, and it fits his face. Like, man, it looked amazing. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, they really pulled this off. They really fucking did it. And he just like the way he just put it like that.
And they didn't leak that either, because
Yeah.
I never knew that they were gonna actually.
We knew
put the
it.
mask
We
on.
knew it had to happen, but
I wasn't sure.
I
Oh, you
didn't.
wasn't sure?
Because in
No.
the comics, he fights plenty of times without
Oh,
actually putting
yeah.
the mask on.
I felt like they had to do it. I felt like they had to do it, and yeah, man, they delivered on that too.
Yeah, he was fucking them up. That was
Oh,
great.
man.
That was great.
it was so good. It was so
Like,
good.
even when they went through the bus, I just thought that was such a. Because again, I think that was a take on what movie that we recently, not recently, but we reviewed a while ago. One take fight scene.
Oh,
oh
boy.
yeah.
That was another take on the old boy fight scene. I thought that was
Yeah, with
so
the slow
well
pan.
done. Huh?
Mhm. Yeah, with the slow pan.
With just the one shot.
Yeah.
going
The one
across or
shot, and
whatever.
it was just panning. Yeah,
That was dope as fuck, man. They did such a good
Right.
job.
right. And he was fucking them up too, bro. God,
I love the way they did that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right.
the mask was hard, man.
Right.
That mask was hard. I've been waiting fucking I don't know how many years since a child.
Yes.
To see that on the screen, and they finally did
Finally
it. And
did
it looked great.
It looked great.
It just really makes Sony look so bad, bro.
Whack.
You had so many. Never mind. So yeah, no, that was dope. And then they bust through the window, and then they just stand down there. And Logan, I was like, yo, posing and shit like that.
Right.
Deadpool,
and they
fell.
show him like breathing hard.
Yeah,
like,
man.
But I was like, man, they really fucking killing it right now.
Yeah, and then the motherfuckers regenerated. I wouldn't mind seeing a second fight, but it's cool. So yeah, so they go down there. Cassandra Nova is in the Time Ripper, purging all the timelines or whatever. Paradox explains the way that they can stop it, but if one of them do it, whoever does it would die because of physics and antimatter. Because Deadpool was like, "Oh yeah, we die all the time. We can come back." He was like, "Nah, not this time."
Like Loki. Because they couldn't go in that little area in Loki, right, or something like that. It was that was a different type of situation when they went.
Yeah, but similar.
Very
similar.
similar. Like the radiation or something like that. Yeah.
So they get all of that. They go down there. They make the reference to the mask, talking about, yeah, this mask is very intimidating, like Batman itself. It's not stiff.
Yeah.
Still, I can move my neck.
So they go in, and Wolverine was like, "Yo, man, I got it. Let me do it." Did y'all expect Deadpool to take his place?
I did not see
that didn't make sense. Well, I guess it did because he was more so cared about his. I thought he cared about being there with his friends.
He wanted to be a better purpose. He wanted a purpose.
He had two more. He had his motivation was mattering, but it was for his friends. So I thought he was going to go with his friends.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah. And Wolverine can finally right the wrongs that he did. So yeah, that one kind of
I was surprised to you.
It was. It wasn't for you.
No, it was. I'm kind of in agreement with y'all. I didn't expect him to swap places like that. I was like, well, that was weird, because it made sense for Wolverine to want to go die because he felt like he fucked everything up. But then it also made sense that Deadpool might want to let him go back, because if his timeline got fixed, then he can go back and be the hero he was supposed to be. I don't know, but I just wasn't expecting it.
Because he made him a promise or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it made sense ultimately. Yeah.
Yeah. He did a little jokey thing. I like that he was like, I'm stalling. I'm nervous, so he kind of. Was like, yeah, I'm being goofy, but this is why. Did you guys expect Wolverine to come in there to save the day? To partner with him?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, at some point,
of course. They led up to it too much, because
Yeah,
he was
they
hitting
did.
the door and the door was breaking. It's like, okay, Wolverine's gonna get in here somehow. But I still thought that the scene with them supposedly dying was pretty well done.
It was.
It was.
I just wish it was for something else.
Yeah.
You don't think that was a good cause, or?
No, I just didn't.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
I wasn't into this.
Yeah, so yeah, they went out. I guess Cassandra Nova is dead.
Maybe not. Remember how she was in the comics.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean,
She might not be dead.
How was she in the comics?
She could kind of just like turn into like
Matter?
It was like matter or sludge or something. Because she went that's how she rebuilt herself in the sewers. Now, granted, it's been a lot of years since I read this, so I don't remember a lot of the details. But I know she doesn't necessarily need the body to live, so she's probably not dead.
Yeah, and then that's pretty much it. They Paradox tries to pretend like he wasn't behind it. Logan comes. I mean, they both come around. Say he is risen. Logan is shirtless, because they had made a reference to that earlier, and everybody looking at Logan, the guy, the
Deadpool.
two women and stuff. Deadpool looked at him.
He did like a.
This was another part that I like. Y'all mentioned this earlier. Peter and wasn't it B12, B52, whatever her name is?
Yeah, I didn't
was
think that
wild.
was cute. I
Yeah,
thought that
that
was
was wild.
stupid.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this?
Yeah, why they had his nuts showing like that in the fucking costume?
Why you looking at his nuts?
I mean, they made it
Deadpool.
very, very, very
No,
noticeable.
I was wondering the same
I was
thing.
like, what are they
I was like, are
doing?
those his actual nuts, or is this a prosthetic nuts?
What are they doing?
And why is he
Boy
just
was
have these two
afraid?
big nuts?
This boy was afraid. Remember, boy was afraid. He had those massive ass nuts.
Why is nuts so big? Jesus Christ!
Yeah. I wasn't too hot on that.
On his nuts.
No, y'all were talking about the nuts. I was talking about. I get him pushing up on her, but her talking about you look damn good in that
Yeah,
suit.
that was just not.
That was
it didn't
cringy.
hit. It didn't hit.
Nah, it did not.
The joke
Not
didn't hit at all.
It's not believable. Like, why? It just wasn't.
Yeah. And yeah, that's it. They go have whatever. What's that thing they were eating?
Shawarma.
Shawarma. Okay.
Remember from Avengers.
Yep. And Deadpool comes through and
X-23 is at the table.
yep.
Because he
Yep.
convinces Wolverine to come back to his timeline.
Wait, say that one more time.
Deadpool convinces Wolverine to come back to his timeline.
That's right.
So
That's
now
right.
Wolverine, that version of Wolverine, is in the
That's right.
MCU.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
That's
And,
right.
and on Earth 10005.
I thought.
He went back to his Earth.
Oh yeah, you're right. He
Yeah.
did go back to the Fox.
That's why I was confused by the
yeah.
end of the movie, because the whole time watching the movie, I was like, oh, this is how they're going to get everybody on the sacred timeline.
You know what? I
But
didn't
everybody
think of
just
that.
kind of went back. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're
well,
right.
what? I'm confused. You know, I don't, that part I didn't understand. If they just kind of reset everything except Wolverine. Wolverine didn't go back to wherever he was from, but we don't know where Earth he was from. They just got him into this world. So what are they going to do with this Earth that Deadpool is on to get him to the sacred timeline?
Maybe they're not. Is this it? I'm confused now because I thought the whole point was
to get him to the time.
He has
to get him into the MCU timeline, but they're both still in. I don't know.
Yeah, he has to get to 616.
Who
Yeah.
has
I
to?
guess we have to wait for the Secret Wars movie. Maybe
Who has to get to 616?
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh,
616. Oh,
616,
our Earth.
yeah.
Well, yeah, because I mean, if Secret Wars still happens, and they have to bring all of these people from all these timelines, all these different versions of the superheroes, I'm assuming that's when we're going to see this Deadpool and maybe even this Wolverine in Secret War. I assume, but yeah, I didn't even think of that. For some reason in my brain, I thought the entire timeline got brought over to 616, but you're right.
And all on top of that, which was even more confusing, I think, he ended up saving his timeline. So his whole shit is still in existence. I think even Wolverine's. So yeah, that threw me off. But S23, I guess this is also confirmation that they're alive too, because S23 was at the table and she was one of the 4 fighters.
She was alive.
You think the other 3 died?
I mean, I don't know.
no, I don't think so.
I don't know. Elektra's ass is dead. I'll tell you that.
Why you ain't no Electra?
Because she ain't got no fucking healing factor. She ain't even that much of a fighter. She got 2 little
Staffs.
Ninja Turtle things.
2 blades.
No, what do you call them?
Staffs?
Size.
Oh, size.
Goliath would have had to have eaten them in order for, and she maybe ran off.
That's what I thought happened. I thought that Goliath was right there. So
But I thought it was only going for them.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was only going for
don't know.
them.
I have to watch it again.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, she was. So she's there because I was looking for her. I was like, well, where's Blade? Where's Elektra? But I guess it would make sense they're not there because I thought that B whatever sent them back to their world because she was like,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
they got their ending and then they went back to their world.
Oh, duh. Yeah, you're right. They send them back to their. So they would be in this timeline then because this is the Fox timeline. That's why X-23 is there. So I'm assuming Blade and Elektra and wherever else, they're just back doing whatever they were supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and S23
Okay.
since she didn't really have anywhere, she came with Logan.
Right, because that's her daddy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and that's it. That was the movie, man.
That was good,
It
man.
was a good movie.
He didn't save his universe.
Huh?
He didn't save his universe because it's still going to be destroyed. It's just slower now. Because remember, the ink of Eden is gone.
Yeah, it said 1,000 years.
But at the end we saw
Yeah.
it going in reverse.
Yeah, she was saying that it was like regenerating itself, I thought. Didn't she?
Yeah, she showed it.
I only saw it once though.
Well, I saw it 3 times. I saw it. That's why I was confused. So, are you talking about Wolverines or?
No, Deadpool.
Oh yeah, because they're all in the same universe. Never mind. Right? No. He took him from another one. Yeah.
Poser.
Yeah. My bad. He replaced their anchor being with that version of Wolverine. But does that count? Can you do that?
No, but I don't think Deadpool knew that he couldn't do that because he didn't listen. He just fucking ran off and did some shit.
That ended confused me. I don't know what they're doing. The ended confused me, but either way it go. I don't know.
It was still good.
Yeah, it was good. It was a lot
it
of
was
fun.
good.
I liked it.
Yeah, no,
I'll
it's fun.
definitely see it again, just not in the theater.
Yeah,
I might go back to the theaters.
man. Rob, man, I'm telling you, bro, I'm with you, man. Like that first night, I almost didn't go the first night because I had a ticket for like 10, but every experience was different. For me, the best one was when everybody was just reacting to the screen.
Yeah.
Because the one today, they were dull. They barely said shit.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Well, the second one, a couple of people reacted, but man,
Yeah.
that first night it was packed. I couldn't get seats anywhere.
I
on
do
Thursday.
hope that I do hope they're wrapping up this multiverse shit.
I'm pretty sure
It's
they
getting
are.
tiring.
Either
Yeah.
that or just like tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, tighten
more.
up so we don't gotta
like-
see all this all the time.
Yeah, it's just too much.
I don't think they would have all of those references to it if they were not pivoting, and that's what I appreciate. If this is indeed a pivot, for them to not be stubborn to something that's probably not working as well as they hoped it would be. I think functionally for me, having watched it all and seeing how it's all kind of coming together to bring all these other entities into the sacred timeline, into 616, functionally I see how it's working, introducing the multiverse, the TVA, all these things to make it work. So I'm still with that, and I still enjoy the multiverse stuff. I don't have an issue with it, but I know a lot of people do. So what I think don't fucking matter. If more people is down on it than up on it. So I can really applaud Kevin Feige for allowing. It's not Foggy.
The man's name is Kevin Feige.
I can applaud him for be like, and allowing those jokes to be written in there. Like that's a Deadpool thing, and having that self-awareness and be like, okay, we need to kill some of these and pivot and move on to something else. So I think that's dope, man. Not a lot of people would do that. So,
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say something.
but they gotta officially wrap it up though. They can't just leave it like that.
Because they kind of started wrapping it up with the Loki thing, right? They kind of, I thought they kind of deaded the whole multiverse thing with the Loki thing. I thought.
No, I think it's got to go at least till Secret Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna be doing this fucking multiverse shit for at least another couple of years.
Yeah, they got
It's tiring.
They probably. I think they're reducing the number of shows that they're putting out. I don't read the news to keep up with it, but I think I did see that they're reducing the number of shows that's in this phase. They're cutting those down so they can start working on other stuff.
Good.
So yeah,
That's why they brought fucking Robert Downey Jr. back, and that's why they inserted this Doomsday film.
and
Just need to go ahead and get it done.
And I also think that's why kind of like, he's referring to himself as Marvel Jesus. It was like almost a little bit of a double entendre. Like he's going to be the rebirth of this whole Marvel thing by him coming over because it's killing the box office. So here comes Deadpool.
He's a good character.
The
man.
numbers, the numbers are out the roof in terms of how much it made. Like is like setting all kind of records. And Wolverine is bringing all the mutants into 616. And then we'll be off, and we'll get to what people are looking forward to. They just gotta conclude this whole thing. But yeah, I'm still looking forward to everything they put out.
Oh, this does give it hope.
Yeah,
like
this
this Deadpool Wolverine move does definitely give it hope.
Right, but here's the issue. And I'll get into the super chats. Here's the issue.
Well, we still need to do post and mid and post credit. Wasn't there mid and post
Oh
credit?
yeah. I mean, with the mid credits, it's just a little montage, ain't shit. And the post credit, I mean, if you got thoughts on that, that's cool. It's just confirmed that Deadpool wasn't lying.
I do like homage to Fox, even though they were digging on Fox the whole time. I do like that they gave him a little shine, like because it was something that was endearing about it. It was that stuff sucked, but it was endearing to kind of see some of the back behind the scenes stuff of it. To me, I thought it was cool. I thought it was really cool. Cause they spent this whole movie just digging on him, and then they gave a little homage to him.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool. And then the post credit, I thought was funny.
Yeah, that was.
I thought that was funny as hell. Actually,
Him
like,
actually saying it.
he actually said it.
Told you he said that.
I was irritated as piss.
Because it wasn't more.
I sat there that whole time for that.
That wasn't anything.
I was like, man, I should have. I knew I should just watch it on YouTube. I should have just went home and watched the post credits on YouTube.
All right, we're gonna
Fun in that.
I could be at my house.
we're gonna the super chats. We got a good number of them, but what I will say is the issue they're gonna run into is this. This movie was a success. High number of people are enjoying it. They're following it up with what?
What's next?
Fucking
I was about
Niggerbird,
to ask
Niggerbird
y'all.
4.
Oh, they are
That's
following
going to
it.
be the issue. If
is
that movie is not good,
But that's
if
a
it's
show.
not even, it's a show.
a
I thought it was a
movie.
movie.
Oh, that's a movie.
Yeah.
What is
They
it?
showed a trailer at the thing.
Captain America
Oh
4.
shit! I
Captain
thought it was
America.
Captain Urban America.
I thought this whole time, I thought it was the show, and
No.
I didn't even think about it being a movie. God, this motherfucker got a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was always going to get a movie.
It was
I
always
did
gonna be a
not
movie.
really.
How they gonna make Captain America 4 a TV show?
fuck? Because it's him. Because
Put it on Tubi.
I didn't even. It didn't
Yeah.
even connect that was an actual movie. Like when.
Yes.
Oh wow.
It's gonna be ass.
Wow.
The trailers look ass.
That shit gonna be good.
You can't even say that shit without grinning.
I think he's serious. He's serious. I can tell by his voice. that
I
he's
don't know,
serious.
but I don't think people are high on it. But my
He's high right now if he's saying that shit.
but here's
Ain't
the
no
thing.
way this is gonna be
If
good.
it's not though, like
It's not.
You coming off this high and then you go down to that and the people don't like it, it's gonna be like, oh shit.
Why you think it ain't gonna be good? Because who playing him?
Bruh,
Ain't Anthony Mackie?
you just answer all the questions yourself.
I think it'll be
Niggerbird is
fine.
not gonna be good. It looks terrible. And nothing about him makes me be like, that's Captain America. Nothing.
I think it'll be fine.
Zero.
Bro. I think it's gonna be fine.
You still see
You
two?
think it's gonna be fun or fine?
Fine, yeah.
I can't tell what you're saying. You saying
Fine.
with an I?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine, maybe. Yes,
still-
Mike is hating. Yes, I am. The movie looks like shit.
You still see Tupac when you see Anthony Mackie?
I don't know what I see when I see Anthony Mackie. But him, Captain America, no.
I will say that I feel a little better about it that it's a movie. I feel like that it's easier to tell that instead of trying to stretch it out into a series.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole time I thought it was a series because I remember it started off as a series. Like we watched the series of him becoming Captain America, right? That was a series, right?
Falcon
Yeah.
and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Falcon Winter Soldier. So yeah, in my mind I was thinking series.
Well,
God
they-
damn
And
it.
how trash was Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I feel you,
So it's
but-
like, why would you think that this is going to be any different?
because it's a movie, so it's more condensed and they can kind of hit the points easier.
This motherfucker out here, nah.
I don't like it. Don't,
It
trust me, I
looks
don't like him as
terrible,
Captain America
man.
because of the optics of the world right now. I just that's my whole issue. That's my whole issue.
Bro, it looks so bad.
Yeah.
I still think he said, I'm the other one.
All right. if it doesn't have to be great or outstanding because it won't be Deadpool versus and Wolverine, but if it's good, yeah, I think that'll be fine.
They are setting Niggerbird up for
I think
failure.
they have confidence.
The biggest
that it's gonna
villain
be
in
good.
the Niggerbird movie is Deadpool and Wolverine. Because it's going to ruin this film. Everybody's like, oh
I
shit,
know.
man, Marvel's back.
I know,
And then
man.
here comes Niggerbird with a pencil
I know.
mustache talking
That's-
about, hey, I got him, didn't I? No.
I know that's my concern, Mike. But I think that they're confident they got something
You
if
think?
they're releasing this trailer right around the time this movie come out.
You don't think that?
They should have reversed.
Y'all do this every other movie. I swear y'all do. Every other movie y'all do this.
What we do?
What do we do? Talk about Niggerbird?
No, this movie's bad. They can't recover from this. and then this movie's good, and then this movie's trash.
Ain't nobody
and
said
they
that.
learn from this.
That ain't our fault.
Ain't nobody said that.
Yeah,
Only thing I'm saying is Nigga Bird's gonna be bad.
Mike, you even gave in that Nick may be right.
Huh?
Huh?
You gave in that Nick may be right.
Oh,
That was a long time ago. That was a long time
That
ago.
was last summer.
that's
It's been a
funny.
long year, Jay.
Look, I like Anthony Mackie. I remember I told
No,
you.
you don't,
He grew
Ron.
on me, man. I told y'all. I
like
told
a
you.
fungus.
No, he grew on me with the twisted metal shit.
Yeah, like I
Oh,
said,
yeah,
like
you
a
did say
fungus.
you liked that.
But I did like I liked him, man. So I don't know. I want to see him win, man.
I do too, but not like this.
I don't want to see him win like this
That's-
either.
yeah.
I feel you. I'm with you on that. But I do want to see him win, though. I don't think he should. They need to do something with the. I
They
don't
can't.
know.
He played Captain America in the comic book.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is
He
yeah.
ain't gonna do nothing else in there. He'll be like, nah, never mind.
Oh no,
He just doubled down on
no
it.
wait. I think he was
He like, nah, I don't want the job. He don't do that in the comics.
he was a black ass falcon, if I recall.
A black, that's a crow.
No, like in terms of like how he behaved. I didn't read the Captain. What's that Captain?
If he be like,
what's that
nah,
Captain
never
America? I
mind,
can't
at some
remember. It don't
point, they
matter.
need to ride that wave. They need to ride the wave like, nah, you know, I don't really want this job.
What could actually be dope is if they went that route or they made him like he turned like a bad guy at the end.
Oh no, none of that's gonna happen.
I know.
Yeah, he wasn't
but
like that.
I don't want to see him running
I
around
don't.
Captain America fighting
I don't.
Han Solo as the Hulk. I just don't want to see this.
I don't
I'm
either.
gonna see it. And I'll be hyped to be able to come on here and be like, I was wrong. This movie was dope. I will be excited. What?
Jim Crow. That is gold.
All right, man. Let's get to these super chats.
Who said that?
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang. Wolfgang, that's good.
Yo.
He's no longer nigga Bernie. Because I can say the Jim Crow and not feel like I'm saying a slur. He's the Jim Crow. What does that mean? The Black Falcon.
What are your thoughts
Oh,
on
that's
Robert? What are your thoughts on Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom? Me personally, I hate it. It should have been Adam Driver.
Adam Driver.
I'm so confused by getting RDJ to play Doctor Doom.
I read up on it.
I don't know that. I don't understand it.
So
Get him, Rod.
yeah, somehow it's like a Tony Stark Doom thing in the comics that they can somehow make it work.
Yeah, one of the
Doom
Doom.
Stars?
One of the Doom. No, one of the Dooms was a like a relative of Tony Stark or something like that.
Yeah,
This was well after I was done. Ask Jalen; he should know. He still reads this shit. I think.
yeah, but I did read because I was confused too. I was like, could y'all remember how I didn't like? I just said it. I didn't like that Josh Brolin played Cable.
Yeah.
and Thanos. So I was like, I don't know how I'm feeling that. But yeah, with this one I was confused too. I'm like, damn, really, you gonna take him? And I say it must be something that's connecting that. And so
Yeah.
yeah, that would make sense.
But he's just doing the voice, though, right? That's it.
No, he's in the. Well, he said he's in the movie.
Yeah.
Like he's back as Doctor
Yeah.
Doom. So what I'm thinking that they're gonna do, and again, if anybody in the chat or like I said, if Jalen, if you know some more shit, say it. But I assume that this Doom is gonna be a Tony Stark variant.
Yeah.
That's what I think is gonna happen. But I never read this stuff.
Yeah, I obviously didn't read that stuff, but I did read it because I was confused as well, and I did see that's what I came across or whatever. I was like, okay, they can make that work.
I think they can make it work too. I
Yeah.
think that could actually be really cool.
Yeah,
I have to see how that. It's still weird, but okay. If it makes sense, I'm with it. But yeah, okay, all right.
This was John.
and they saying live long enough to become the villain. Like they're using that whole concept.
But wait, but how is he friends with? So are they going to remove the whole Fantastic Four?
So they're
element?
They would
saying
have to
that
be,
he's
yeah.
like something about the roommate, because him and
Reed
Reed
Richards were, like,
are
best
roommates
friends,
or
right.
whatever. So in this world, Tony Stark is a part of it somehow. Like yeah,
I'm still.
Okay.
I'll watch it.
yeah,
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean, I'm gonna. Yeah.
It'll be better than the Jim Crow movie.
Let's see. What cameos would you have liked to sing?
I would have liked to see Rogue. I think that would have been cool. Like if Gambit walked in, then Rogue walked in after him. I think that would be kind of hard.
It would have matched too.
For some reason, I thought
Yeah.
Rogue was the one that found him
Found who?
when they were down. I thought it was
oh.
Rogue when I saw the boot.
Yeah.
I thought it was Rogue. Not Rogue. I thought it was Jubilee for some reason.
Oh.
I
I don't think anybody cares to see that.
Yeah, I thought it was Jubilee, but yeah.
Who else
But
was
Rogue would be a good cameo.
Punisher for me when they said it, I didn't even think about that because they did have a lot of different Punisher movies.
Yeah.
So since they had all the other comic movies that were out there, I thought that could have been cool.
Oh, they said they wish Domino came back. We talked about that too. That we thought she would be in this.
Yeah. I'm okay with her not coming back.
But they
I
brought
would've-
everybody back except her, right? And the comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably didn't want to do it.
Even Shadowstar was in it.
Zazie Beats over here, Zaza Beats. She's probably got some other jobs lined up. I think it would have been cool if they brought somebody in from the TV shows, from the old Netflix TV shows. Like if they brought in, like Jessica Jones or something. I think that could have been really cool.
Well, they did that on the what was that?
Yeah, they brought
She-Hulk.
the- yeah.
She-Hulk. They brought in Daredevil, right?
Yeah, but it was terrible. Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
All right.
I hate that suit.
Canada needed a W. Oh yeah, when he killed that dude with that sword after he was talking shit about Canada.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that shit was tight. Basho, it was entertaining nonsense like Marvel's FNF.
Fast and Furious.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it was nonsense. I think some things made sense, but I can see what he's saying. It did seem, but I think a lot of stuff were like little nuggets that
Yeah, it was
gonna
fun.
come back around.
Mhm.
He really drinking that?
Jonathan
Toro shit?
Hernandez.
After this flight, I need the drink, bro.
Which game show would you rather be in? Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune, or The Price is Right?
Family Feud.
Price is Right.
It's like the most fun. Price is Right.
This
It's
ain't
so
easy.
boring. Who watches that?
I used to
Old
watch.
folks.
That was a sick day.
Yeah, old people
That was a
watch
sick
that.
day show. When you was sick from
Oh,
school,
yeah.
you used to watch it.
Family Feud looks fun though.
It
Family
does,
Feud
it
does look
does.
fun. I think if I would have heard this question a while ago, I would have said not Price is Right. What was the other one? Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, I used to like Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune looks fun too.
Wheel of Fortune was
Yeah, I would have
cool.
liked Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, I liked Wheel of Fortune.
Very risky spinning that wheel though. Mm-hmm. But
What's that one where the dude says something about bitches? Do you remember that one? Fuck, I know y'all have seen it. He's spinning the wheel and he's like, I want to solve the puzzle. And he says
I
something
have
like
seen it. Yes.
bitches and hoes, but that's not even close to what it was.
Oh man, no,
I gotta find it.
It's
If y'all-
a
if you haven't
racist
seen
one
it.
like that too.
A what?
A racist one.
Yes, I saw that one too, but I forget what he said.
Oh man,
I forget what he said.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Next one, Area 51 escapee. Interview scene presumed innocent on Apple TV.
Absolutely fire. Absolutely.
And I'm halfway through, so I'm gonna finish it.
It hit all the notes.
Yep.
It hit
But
all
Damn.
the notes.
I'm gonna start
we'll definitely
tomorrow.
talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll throw up a little review for it.
Really great finale.
Okay. Julian Phoenix, Henry Cavill should be the next Wolverine. Or
I think Kevin Hart should be the next Wolverine.
That would be funny.
a variant Wolverine with a black one.
Niggerine.
Chicken bone for claws.
oh shit.
Wow, man. Damn.
Wolverine did have the
Damn.
bones though, remember?
Damn. Why it gotta be chicken bones though? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
But no, I think he works. I think he tests. Jonathan Hernandez, what are your opinions on the Final Destination franchise? I personally love them and take them for what they are.
Yeah,
Yeah, same.
fine.
I love those movies.
Yeah, the first
Yeah.
couple were
The first two
Great.
were really good.
I
Man,
love all of them.
that shit.
Those
Damn,
are
that
remember
changed my
things.
life.
Like I
bro.
said again, I can't get behind a fucking log truck
Same.
because
To
of
this
Final Destination.
The log trucks or any of the trucks that
Yeah.
carry those like poles on the back.
Or the
That is
car.
I just
impact.
think about it going right through my
That
head.
is impact.
It is. It is. I love those movies.
Shit.
I don't know why people shit on them. They're just fun.
Yeah, this is fun.
That first
Yeah.
one was life changing. The first one and the second
Bro,
one.
I'm telling you, man, you start thinking about every
Everything.
decision you make for
You do.
shit.
They kill everybody, man.
Yeah, they do.
I said it before. They started that getting hit by a bus. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, out of nowhere. That was
Yeah.
the first time that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those movies.
Then they had the fucking like roller coaster shit. Like yeah, it's just all the shit you kind of think about in the back of your head. They play on that. Like it's pretty fucking genius.
I drop a chip on the floor that I got to throw away. I was like, oh, that was it.
Yep. Yep.
that was the one right there. Let me
Can't pick that up.
You cheated death.
Yep. Rob Costa, top of the evening, everyone. If y'all had to
up,
pick
Rob?
one song to have a dancing, killing montage to start your movie to, which song are you choosing?
Killing montage too. That's a good one.
Probably a Frank Sinatra song, right?
The most boring killing scene of all fucking time.
Oh, dang, it has to be dancing too. Shh.
So
Yeah.
if
I
I was
could do
trying to
a new edition joint.
so if I was trying to be funny, I'd do summertime. I'm just killing people to summertime. I don't know, because it's such a happy fucking song and just joyful song, and then to use it as a killing moment, I think that would be
I think
like Deadpoolish. I
can't-
think that'd be Deadpoolish.
you can't touch this with fit.
No, that's pretty
That would
good.
That would work.
You can't touch this. Is
That would
pretty
work.
good.
Or
That's
Don't Be
pretty
Cruel.
damn good.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, because initially I was like, wham everything she wants. I love that song.
They use "S Gonna Give It to You,"
but they
for
don't
something.
dance.
Nah, you can't dance to that.
But yeah, but nah, a new edition joint. I could do that from any heartbreak.
Candy girl.
Yep. So. But nah, I could definitely think of some more. Mike, were you ever into white boy bands?
To white boy who?
White boy bands.
No.
Oh,
What the fuck?
I don't know. I thought you might.
Why would I
Like,
ever listen to some shit like that? I like Spice Girls.
that's why.
They're not white or boy
I know,
band.
but hey, I mean, I never would have imagined you
Spice
liking
Girls.
Spice Girls. So I can see you
man.
vibing out to
Tell me what you
Backstreet
want, bud.
Boys or 98 Degrees.
You out your
Or
goddamn mind.
what's
No,
the
you
other one?
can't.
Old Town.
You
Old
know,
Town.
you know all the names.
I do know. all the-
Color Me Bad.
They weren't white.
They weren't white, but they
One
did
of
have
them-
a white person in it.
They did. The lead singer was white, right? He was off white. I don't know what he was.
All for one, where they had a.
You like New
I don't
Kids on the
remember All
Block?
for
right?
One.
New Kids on the Block.
Oh yeah, NKOB.
I liked them when I was a little kid because they were around when I was in like fourth, fifth
Yeah.
grade.
I was in.
You like them too? You ain't
No,
got
no.
Yes, you did,
No, no,
Spike.
no.
Yes,
I
you
didn't.
did. I can't even think of their songs now. That's not a shame. What was their hit?
New Kids on the Block. Okay, that's a good question.
Oh my God, that's embarrassing. I'm old.
Jonathan Hernandez, what's your number one movie theater pet peeve? My last three theater experiences have been shit. People just, oh man, I was in the movie, and this lady. Okay, so she brought a special needs adult
Don't do this, Ken.
to the movie.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Y'all about to get in trouble.
No, he asked the question.
Rod's not even-
He asked the question.
Sorry.
I'm
Rod's
answering
already
the question.
laughing.
No, I experienced the same thing. You know,
Yeah.
the guy had
Bruh,
Tourette's.
stop.
She sat right.
Somebody had Tourette in your movie?
Bro,
Yes.
don't get Spike in this, bro. Please. Jalen, cut this out.
I want my money back.
Ken, please.
Wait, I'm trying to answer the question. So she sat right next to me. And so, but she talked throughout the whole movie. It was Bad Boys 4. She was laughing at the
Yo, y'all gotta stop.
And then
Y'all gotta
this
stop.
is her laughing at the movie.
Y'all
And then
gotta
the person she brought, like, he would just be making random noises. And she would so she would talk to him because I guess she could understand what was being said, but I think she was just, giving him some attention because he's there to watch the movie. So this whole time they like tag teaming. He'll make random noises, and she just laughing at the movie. She's like, ha ha ha! You like that, didn't you? Like you like that scene, didn't you? Oh, you nasty ass! Because it was a set scene in it. It was a set scene in it. She was like, oh, you nasty ass! So he was in there, and he would make this random noise out of nowhere, and she was like, don't you start! And then sometimes they would have to roll him out.
They had to
That
roll
shit
him
right
out.
there, bro. That shit was crazy. Ruined. Yeah, that shit was wild, bro.
Mine is the popcorn bag.
The popcorn bag.
Like
Oh,
I
the
can't-
ruffling?
Yeah, they just eating it the whole movie. Like I feel like you should be done with popcorn. Like by the middle, you should be done with
You should
popcorn.
be done with the popcorn
bro.
by the
Like
time the movie come on. Like,
Facts.
depending on what time you get there.
I hate like it'd be a quiet part in the movie.
Bro,
Yeah.
you know what to me
I
is
hate that.
just as bad as the popcorn? The drink straw.
Oh, yes.
And it, my thing is when it does the Why do you try again like 4 minutes later? No more soda appeared.
Why would you do that?
This is not like Marvel's not real. Like you can't just make some fucking drink appear in your cup because you want it there.
Right.
That shit aggravates the piss. Like if you don't fucking stop. God.
Yeah, man. People are not considerate when it comes to fucking movie editing.
I don't understand.
Like I only like eat my shit when it's like a loud moment going on because I'm trying to be considerate.
same.
Like, yeah.
And
It's
the
so
other
crazy.
one, when somebody just comes sit next to you. I think we talked about that before. I hate
The
That
only
happened
time
if you-
someone's done that, he was obviously not making a Ken joke, but he was obviously off.
special needs.
So I had to get up and move because he was saying like some weird, almost violent-y type of shit. So I was like,
I
I'm gonna
remember you
move to the other
said
side
that.
of the room.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened to me in this one, but he ended up moving because it was so packed. Because I went to this one by myself, and yeah, somebody sat right next to me. I was like, God damn it.
Like, why?
Yes.
See, and I'd be afraid they're gonna like Kim was just talking about. I'd be afraid they're gonna do that the whole movie
Yeah.
right next to me.
And he was like, "You ready,
And then people
bro?"
gonna think you like you with them.
He was like, "You ready, bro?" I was like,
No, what?
"Oh my God."
You ready? That's what he said to you.
Yes, he said, "You ready?"
was
Like
hype.
he was just like, because it was about to come on. He's
What
like, "You
movie
ready?"
is this?
This is this one.
Wolverine.
Huh? Wait, this was Deadpool.
This is Deadpool.
He sat next to you and said, "Are you ready, bro?"
Yeah, he was hyped.
What did you say back?
I was just like, y'all know. I was like, yeah, you know, like I was like, yo. I didn't say.
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
Right.
Let's go,
what I was
baby.
gonna say. Let's go, baby.
Let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
It's like he was mad at me because I wasn't hype. I'm sorry, shit. Nigga, I'm just trying to enjoy the movie, nigga. It's like, yo, he was so hype. I was like, nah. I was like, yeah,
Oh,
you know.
Jesus.
I was real cool.
You ready, bro?
You ready, bro? Like, he dog. I hope you don't watch the show. Well, boy, he was like, you ready, bro? I was
I
like,
don't know why
God.
that's so funny.
Yeah. I got it. You know what I'm saying? I get he was excited. I get it. You know, I got it. So I gave him grace. But I was just like, this is fucking weird. But he ended up
ready,
moving. I'm so
bro.
glad he moved.
Because you wasn't ready.
I wasn't.
He had to go find somebody.
Yeah,
that was
He needs
ready.
somebody
Right.
that was hyped with him.
He needed somebody that was
Like,
hyped. I
do
think
that.
that's. I legit think that's why he
He ain't
left.
about this life, man. We got to find some
Right.
real
He wanted to
fans.
find somebody. He's about to turn off my notifications. Yo, he was man. he
Oh,
was,
that's fucking funny.
Mike, you have been kidnapped by Jigsaw, but he will let you go if you watch either Acolyte or Shogun Clockwork Orange style for 48 hours straight. Which one are you choosing?
Oh, God.
Damn, bro.
Both of these shows are fucking terrible to me.
Oh man.
You may at least learn Japanese. watching
Nah, I think I'm going Acolyte just because at least there's some cool ass saber fights. I didn't see shit that was cool in Shogun. Shogun. The problem with Shogun is Shogun's gonna make me want to go to sleep, and them little shits in your eyes, so you can't. So it's just gonna be pain the whole time. So no, I think I'm gonna go Acolyte. I wouldn't be happy about it.
Did you see they got nominated for like 17 Emmys?
I don't give a fuck. I'm sure Justin Bieber got nominated for a bunch of awards too. I ain't listening to that bullshit either.
No, I was just surprised because of
No, it's a
what he said.
well acted show. And it was really popular. I could see why. It's probably gonna win.
Yeah. Went to the theater to watch another movie, but me and my friends booked the wrong theater. Anyway, saw this instead and shit had me sleeping.
Wait, huh?
That's not
I guess they booked the wrong movie and ended up watching Deadpool 3.
And y'all went to sleep?
There's no way I believe
Yeah,
that.
I don't believe that
That's-
either.
What was you going to see?
Yeah. I don't know if I believe.
I don't believe
Maybe at the beginning, because the beginning was a little slow, but y'all fell asleep during Deadpool. I don't
Yeah,
know if
there
I
ain't no
believe
way.
you. Unless you're just real
It's the
tired.
First line, when you lying. What movie you went to see? What other movie really out there that you went to see?
Right. What's
How do you book the
Yeah.
wrong theater?
Maybe that's Maybe that was
Okay.
that dude that was yelling in your theater.
You got a 3-point check system before you get to the wrong movie. You got the front door, you got the dude taking the tickets, and the movie sign on the front of the door.
How you fuck up all three, dude?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Lying ass.
Yeah, he just wanted to say some shit.
They say Jalen activated. He do sound activated.
He does.
Get this motherfucker out of here.
Lying ass motherfucker. I hope you die.
Jonathan Hernandez, Spielberg directed E.T., Jaws, Indiana Jones, Color Purple, Close Encounters, Saving Private Ryan, and did both Jurassic and Schindler's List same year. See to go.
Yeah,
Yeah, Spielberg's one of them.
yeah, he is. He definitely.
One of them. You
Definitely.
know?
All of that. He's not saying all of that came out in the same year.
No.
Oh, the
He's just saying
last
he
part.
did all of those. Mm-hmm. You know damn well E.T. and Jurassic Park didn't come out the same year. I was
Oh
like,
my
wait,
God,
what?
bro.
You thought you did the
E.T.,
multiverse?
Jaws.
I got pruned off the time.
that's-
man.
That's hilarious. Got pegged. Got pegged off the timeline.
Nah, this a tough resume.
Oh, that is.
No, yeah,
Spielberg's
Spielberg's
goated.
dope, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, no one says
Nobody
shit about Spielberg.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, he's on the list. The Beans, love the movie, want to see it again. Shout out to all the content the studio blesses us with. Can't wait to see the next space y'all get.
Thank you.
All right, Jonathan, opinions on David Blaine and Chris Angel.
What?
Why?
Why, dude?
I don't. Okay, who's
I know
Chris
he had a
Angel?
magician.
Those are like the.
They're
joke
both
in it.
magicians.
Yeah.
Is it-
What happened?
Is that what they call? I don't think they call themselves magicians. It's something
What do they
else.
call themselves?
Illusionists.
Illusionists. Yeah, that's it.
What?
Illusionist,
Yeah.
yes.
It's the
These are the
same
people
thing.
that float and stuff. Like
Yeah.
they can levitate. Chris Angel got some crazy shit online.
I can't
It's-
watch Chris
it's
Angel.
insane.
He just looks like
The devil.
he just looks like some fucking nerd that hangs out at Hot Topic and does fucking and sniffs glue and shit and then does magic.
does.
I didn't
look
even
like
know they
that.
were still around.
I didn't either. Maybe they're not.
Is he the one that does the street magic
Yeah,
and shit?
Yeah.
yeah.
exactly.
But David Blaine was dope though.
Oh yeah, he was on like he was on regular primetime
Yeah.
television.
Chris Angel got shows too.
On primetime
Yeah,
television?
he had a
It
show
wasn't
on
prime time though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was History Channel or some
Oh,
shit.
okay.
But no, David Blaine, that's the
Discovery,
the
that's what I'm saying.
not white but not black. He's like some other sort of thing. Am I thinking the right guy?
I don't think so. I thought David
Let's
Blaine
look
was
him up
white.
real quick. I can't remember.
All right,
Because what's the other guy? David Copperfield or something like
David
that?
I'm
Copperfield.
definitely
Yeah.
not thinking David Copperfield.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
definitely white. But I think David Blaine is like, yeah, this is him. He's like sort of black. Yeah. He's not pure white.
Yeah, I remember him.
Oh, I thought
yeah.
it was.
No, he's cool. He's cool.
Not that matters that he's not white. I was just trying to make sure I was thinking
It's
of the
a
right
History
guy.
Channel as well.
That is wild, Spike.
Tyree Harris, I think you guys should record an episode about all the recent Marvel announcements. It'll be an interesting discussion reflecting on their missteps post Endgame, and if these reveals
That's a
give you
good
hope for
combo.
the future of the MCU.
Yeah, I think that's a good combo actually.
Okay.
I think Disney's just making mistakes with Marvel the same way they're doing with Star Wars.
All right, yeah, we could do that. We already talked about this earlier, so I hope you were here. Hibachi, what are your top 3 worst characters on The Wire?
Love this one.
Worse as in just didn't like them at all?
McNulty.
Yeah.
What?
McNulty is number 1 by far. Bubbles is number 2.
What are you doing?
Number 3 is D'Angelo.
Whoa.
He didn't.
What?
Because
I'm
the fact that he
watching
didn't
it.
say none of them fucking Sabakas
I'm watching it right now.
for the first time.
No. No, I'm watching a rewatch. I'm on season
What?
5, episode 7.
How you hate Bubs?
It's pointless.
His
Wait, wait,
arc was
it was
so
pointless.
good.
What arc?
He went from a crackhead stealing copper.
To selling newspapers on the corner.
No, by the end of it, he actually went legit. It took him 5 seasons.
Bubs also shows you what's going to happen to Dookie.
Facts.
Yes, but it still was irrelevant though.
it
Like, I
wasn't
didn't like
irrelevant. Oh,
Bubbles was
Spike.
Bubbles was. I'm a connoisseur.
You just got it on.
I'm a connoisseur, Jalen. I'm a connoisseur. I'm the Wire connoisseur.
Frank Sabaka and his punk ass son, 1 and 2, and whatever that fucking
Zeke.
cousin Jimmy, whatever the fuck his name is, that's your third.
Nick and Zeke.
All of them can get the fuck out of here.
The Sabakas was.
Oh, the Sabakas were fucking terrible. Bumps.
Oh, and my man, season 5, the reporter, the white dude that made the story up.
I don't remember him. I don't remember his name.
I can't think. I don't know his name either, but I'm watching it right now. And I can't not think of it. But the white reporter that made up the story to try to win the prize, the
I don't
Pulitzer
remember.
Prize.
But nah, that lawyer chick could go too. That fucking
Ronnie?
annoying ass.
like
Yeah,
Ronnie.
I couldn't stand her. Oh my god, I couldn't fucking stand her.
You got any, Rod?
D'Angelo, like he was the one. He was like one of the main characters at first.
Season
You got
one.
D'Angelo Barksdale.
Yeah, I liked him. I liked him the second watch. I actually liked him the second watch. I don't know. I'll have to.
McNulty should be one on everybody's list.
That's crazy.
I like McNulty though.
I loved McNulty
Yeah.
and D'Angelo.
Yeah,
I
D'Angelo,
hated
yeah.
how they killed him.
No, I like D'Angelo
Spoiler.
too.
Yeah, all right.
I wasn't a big fan of what's the nigga with the headbands?
The nigga with the
Oh, the one that had the scar on his face?
Yeah, what was his name?
Omar.
Oh no, not
No,
Omar.
that's not
Wait,
Omar.
Marlo?
That's
I didn't
Marlo.
really like
Oh.
Marlo. Yeah,
Marlo was not a great actor,
Yeah.
but his character was
his
fucking
character was
dope.
fine, but I didn't like the actor.
You don't think
Yeah,
Jamie Acker's
yeah.
a good actor? Y'all
He's a
think
good
he-
now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to say Wire was like
Yeah.
one of his first roles.
It
He
was.
wasn't very good.
It was.
Yeah.
He's good now though.
Cause they talked up Marlo, and then when I saw him, I was like, I like the character, but I just didn't like how dude was playing him.
I feel
didn't.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like Marlo.
I totally feel that.
What's your superpower parallel parking?
That shit was funny.
That was hilarious.
Oh, that shit was funny as hell, man.
Mike, what's your thoughts on the Hell House LLC franchise?
Why do I like those? They're so stupid. I'm talking to myself. Nobody else has watched those. But
Yeah, they're on Shudder, right?
I don't know if they're on Shutter or not.
Oh, I saw something on Shudder. I don't know if it was Hell House. I think it was. Let me
They're
see.
fun. They're just. I'm a sucker for found footage films. I know people hate those. I'm a sucker for found footage films, and those I think are pretty well done, but they're stupid. So if you
Yeah,
just
yeah, I
want
watched
something
one of
stupid-
these.
What's found
Yeah,
footage,
the
like Blair
Carmichael
Witch?
Manor, I think, is the one I watched.
What'd you say?
Found footage is like Blair Witch.
Yeah, yeah, they're fun. They're fun for what they are. So yeah, I'm good on them. I think they're trying to make a fourth one.
All right, moving on. Will you guys be reviewing The Bear and the Boys?
We did
Bear's
the Bear
not
and the
alright.
Boys.
Oh, it's probably just not out yet.
We
yeah,
did
we
both.
did.
Yeah, the bear is on the way, and we'll be doing The Boys. So yeah, we got The Bear. So
It's some.
Be on the lookout
It's some
for that.
the boys on Patreon. Me and Nick did it.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Nick did the first 7 episodes. We
Yeah,
didn't do the
and we'll
finale.
do a full season recap. But yep, we got you. Area 51. Thoughts on the Penguin trailer? It looks
Batman.
is like the Batman mixed with
Yeah,
the Sopranos. Also, thoughts on the animated Netflix Terminator show coming out. What? I did see. I didn't watch the trailer for the Penguin, but I did see like they were advertising it on HBO Max. I was like, ooh, that looked like it might be good.
It does look good.
But I didn't watch the trailer.
But you know, like the
It should've been a
Batman
series.
movie.
I did not like the Batman movie, no.
Crazy as hell, man.
But I'm probably gonna try to rewatch it just
need
to
to.
get ready for the Penguin. I'm still probably, but yeah, nah, y'all were hyping that.
That's Colin Farrell, right? Playing the Penguin.
Yep. Nah, it looks really
Yeah,
good.
it should have been a
looks really
series. I
good.
feel like.
Yeah, I think a world built around that
Yeah,
whole universe they
it'd be
got
fire.
could be dope. But yeah, no, it looks like it might be good.
Yeah, I don't know anything about an animated Netflix.
Yeah, I had this is my
Terminator
first
show.
time hearing about that.
And I don't think I care anyway.
Yeah, I think I'm over the whole Terminator thing.
Yeah, I didn't like the last couple of. Actually, I'm lying. I didn't even see the last couple of films. So
Moving on, George. Was it Jorge? Anyway, love the movie, especially the meta jokes like Daredevil joke to Jen, Wes hating Ryan, Gosling finally being Gambit. Gosling being Gambit.
He got it wrong.
ooh, wow, you racist motherfucker.
Hugh divorce
Racist motherfucker.
and Marvel jokes. Also cameos for Happy, Cavill, Lively, and McConaughey. He was in this?
Who was he? Really? Oh, he was the head. That's right. I knew that.
Oh, he was?
He was the head. He was the voice of the head.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay. Cool.
But that's racist as hell. You got Ryan Gosling and Channing
Bro, that's
Tatum. They
crazy.
look nothing alike.
Nothing. No.
Yeah, I'm thinking about him as
Gosling
Gambit,
gonna
and
be
I
mad.
don't think I like him as Gambit either.
No.
I don't know who could play Gambit.
Somebody skinny. Somebody just kind of lanky and skinny I see as Gambit.
Colin Farrell.
Lil Dicky.
Colin
All
Farrell.
right. What superhero could lay the most devastating diss track against their arch nemesis?
Most devastating diss track.
Superhero.
Blade. What are we talking about? Blade would have the hottest track out. Blade raps like Tech Nine, but angry.
Anthony Tupac Mackie.
Man, bro, no.
Bishop from X-Men.
He got a Jerry curl, so I guess he could rap.
Yeah,
pretty well.
it's gonna be a little old school.
Yeah,
Get busy.
I'm trying to think who else.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I know. All I know is it's definitely not the Jim Crow. He cannot rap. And if
Didn't he
he
used
did,
to
it'd
rap?
be so trash.
Anthony Mackie
I
used
can
to
see
rap.
that.
Wait, Anthony Mackie used to be a rapper?
I don't know.
Wait, we did know that. We did know that. 'cause
Anthony Mackie was a
We
rapper.
somehow found it. It was like on Twitter or something.
No
Somebody
way.
found an old video of him rapping.
I thought it was.
He was like in a group or something.
I thought it was Idris Elba rapping.
He a DJ.
Is that who you thinking
He-
about?
no, it
No,
was
he
Ant-
rapped too.
Oh, he rapped too.
Yeah, he
I'm
rapped too.
almost positive it was Anthony Mackie.
Oh shit.
Anyways, I'm still going with Blade.
All right. Just two more, I believe. My only nitpick was the anchor being AKA Nexus. This is the only time they mention it and an excuse to bring back Logan.
Damn, Jorge. I mean, wait, is it Jorge or George?
I said both, so that way I'm
Is that
covered.
how you do Jorge?
I don't think that's how you do
Spell it?
Jorge.
I don't think
It
so
is.
either. Ken just fucking. Damn.
No, that's right. That's right.
You think it is
Jorge?
Jorge?
It's either or. In English, is George.
George/Jorge, like
In English, it's
phonetically
George.
spell it out.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they have letters in their words that they don't use.
Okay, they're saying it's not George. It is Jorge. Cool. Jorge. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I guess it is like a nitpick. I don't see why that would be a problem though. Oh, he says both.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I told you.
English is George.
I told you. Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, I don't think that's much of a nitpick. I think they needed to do that to explain to people that don't know anything, that haven't been following any of the multiverse stuff, that stopped watching the Marvel shows, that didn't watch any of the TV series, and you have people that just watch Deadpool too. So they needed to kind of use something that made sense. So, and I think that worked. I think people would get that and move along with it.
Yeah, did they need to mention it more than that? I don't think so.
Damn, bro.
What? What?
Yo, stupid ass.
No, I
What the
didn't say
fuck
that.
else you need?
I ain't say
God
that.
damn.
I did not say that, Jorge.
Yes, he did, Jorge. And he called you George.
He said it's both, so it's good. We good.
True.
All right, last one. Eric Kirby. Hey, Ken, just finished season 2 of Adventure with Superman. It was pretty cool. Your thoughts on it? Yeah, it's funny. I just finished the last 2 episodes. I definitely enjoyed the last 2 episodes. I think the show has finally started to grow on me a little bit. It gives off very kiddie, fun vibes, but they found a way to have serious undertones to it at times.
It's an animated show?
Yeah.
On what?
Yeah.
Prime, isn't it?
Max.
Oh, it's on
yeah.
Max. Okay.
Yeah, so so overall I enjoyed season 2 a little bit better than the first one. So the final 2 were really dope.
Is that Crisis cartoon any good?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Oh my God.
All right.
The second one, they just dropped 3, but the second one is awful.
Okay, I'm not gonna. I was just
Oh my
curious.
God. And I was hoping they were gonna be good, man.
It looked kind of cool.
Oh man.
I'll pass then.
Yeah, it's so bad. That's it though. We're done with that, and that concludes this review. We thank everyone for dropping by and watching this. We thank everyone for watching it after, if you missed the live, and for everyone that's maybe listened to the audio. We thank you guys as well. Make sure you guys share the show with a friend. Tell somebody about us, and we'll catch you guys next time. Maximum effort. Peace.